we were out shopping. We were back by 8:45.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just down the road, about 2 mile down the road. Do a weekly shop. And, I think we did Aldi, Home Bargains, Tesco, um, and then back again. We know exactly where everything we want to buy is, so it's a piece of piss, really.
Oh dear. Set up the line. Oh, it's kind of a tough one today, isn't it?
Yeah,
The Buff is an
I think it
authorized
is going to be
Overwolf
a
app with
tough
over
game
18
today.
million users that allows you to play your
Chelsea,
favorite games
mind
and
you
earn
saying
Buff.
that, Tesco. I saw the extended highlights of the game against Notts Forest last week, and Forest could have been out of sight by the time Chelsea scored their first goal. They missed several, um,
I seen the part of that, yeah.
and Chelsea's defence maybe isn't as good as it thinks it is. I mean, their team, their defence. I mean, I don't recognise quite a lot of them, to be honest. Um, James, I know more of his sister than I do of him. His sister obviously plays for the England ladies. Aki Ampong, Chaloba, and Cucurella I've heard of. Casido, he was the guy from Brighton, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fernandez. The forward line is like, Pedro Neto, Joe Pedro, and Garnacho,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
Mark Gui at front. Um, so they look as though they're playing a 4-2-3-1, and we've gone for a 5-4-1 formation. So yeah,
I mean, there's quite a few games though where you've just got to accept that you're playing a team that's just like leaps and lords ahead of you. You know what I mean?
well, that's it. If you think how much money Chelsea have spent over the last, few years. Um,
Oh God, yeah.
so basically they've had
That the academy does every
Russian
year
bloke,
at this time
forgetting
of
his
year,
name
because
now.
it's becoming
Uh,
up to Armistice.
I met him in Gibraltar. Um,
Sonny Gibraltar.
what's the guy called? Putin's pal. Can't remember his name. But nice big yacht. He had a nice big yacht. It was huge. It was as big as a warship, put it that way, Stu.
Oh, for
Um,
some minute.
and it was he was in Gibraltar, and so he was in a restaurant we were in. Um, and now they've got this American multi-billionaire backing them. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
So I've got some latest scores on the video printer when it kicks off.
Yeah,
There's only the Newcastle game, but I've got featuring in the Championship the big games: Middlesbrough, Wrexham, Blackburn versus Southampton. I thought I'd focus on Sheffield Wednesday, what they've gone through, how they'll fare against
yeah,
Oxford United. Millwall against Leicester is another tasty tie. So yeah, there's
yeah,
some decent games. I mean, Coventry, I think they're high flying, aren't they?
yeah. They've just won again today, 3-1 against Watford.
Was it 3-1? Was it?
Yeah. Ipswich beat West Brom 1-0, and Portsmouth got beat 1-0 off Stoke. So
I was going to get a drink of water. 2 seconds.
yeah,
Two
not a
seconds. 2
problem.
seconds. 2 seconds. Got a few people in the chat already.
Yeah. Yeah, Coventry are pulling clear of the
Oh, I'm a massive fan.
championship. They're 4 points clear of the Borough. Admittedly, the Borough have got a game in hand today, and they're playing Swansea. But they're already 7 points ahead of third place. Haven't played the same number of games as Stoke, so yeah, I can see them possibly them and the Smog Monsters being in the top two places.
Yeah, I think that's 6 wins on the bounce
It is,
they've had at the
yeah.
minute, haven't it?
Yeah, the Smoggies had a dodgy patch where they drew two and lost one, but I think the Smoggies won their first 5 games possibly the first 6 games. And then went off the rails a little bit, but they seem to be back on it again. So yeah, it's all good fun.
Absolutely. I'm going to catch up on people in the chat. David Walker, take a point right now. Matt Bullman's second with a win. Yeah, I know. Simon, 2 new signings on the subs bench today, Brobbery and O'Neill. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm going to pin the line up for you there from the Devon MACKEM. I forgot to put the team line up there. Just went through a bit of a tired phase before on the couch there. I was nearly nodding off.
Ah, it's fatal that, mate, lying on the couch.
Oh, it's such a comfy sofa as well.
Yeah. That was him, Philip Turley Abramovich. Yeah, Roman Abramovich. That was the name I couldn't remember.
Two seconds, somebody answers the door. Always somebody knocks on the door when I'm starting my stream every time. 2 seconds.
Yeah, not a problem. Hi, Kingfisher. I did hear something about Jermaine Defoe. I didn't see the article, but I did hear something about Jermaine Defoe saying he'd had a chat with Granit Xhaka and strongly suggested he looked at Sunderland. I think 4th is. Oh, it's a possible, but I think it's.
Had nobody knocking on the door all day.
And Trail come along at once, Stuart.
So what do you think of the lineup then? Roofs, Hume, Ukulele, Ballard, Ronaldo, Gertruda, Xhaka, Siddiqui, Lafi. A lot of fans hanging Traore out on the washing line at the minute, and of course Isidore.
Yeah, I think it's largely expected. I think as per the MACKEM CABBIE chat with Kev earlier, I would have preferred, I think, to see CABBIE on in place of Traore. Otherwise, yeah, it's what I expected. You know, we've got Ballard, Ronaldo, and Gertruda. Central defence, Mukiele and Hume out on the wings, and then in the midfield you basically, it's part of the midfield. This is part of the bus sort of thing. I know that's not how we normally play, but this is Chelsea we're playing.
Stephen says try over Talby and Adungra left out of the team today. Yep, calling it right now. He reckons it's another Regis mistake on the road before games even began. Maureen Johnson, good afternoon to you. I mean, he might have an absolute blinding game, I don't know.
Yeah.
Cheese for the lineup, Gordon Seymour. Hello, football friends, says Janet. Matt Bultman, Chelsea don't look that scary to how they used to look under Mourinho. Let's hope we keep the scoreline down as Adingra's got an injury. Has Adingra got an injury? I'm not too sure. Hello, Kingfisher. How are you doing today? Philip Turley says, Abramovich. Matt says, I think Labrie has adapted well with the team. He has strong spine and impact players. However, a bonus for us is Cole Palmer is out and Delap. How are the lads? Hello, Greg Bucky. Danger Nap says Philip. Stephen says Defoe and Xhaka were seen speaking about it when Defoe visited us last week. It's on the Sunderland channel. Where is Bobby? Yeah, he's not getting a full start, Bobby, yet, is he? Philip Turley, Regis Labrie must see something in Traore, yeah. Xhaka admitted he came here because of Defoe. Subs bench isn't that strong. Not Brett Mayer says Chelsea 4, Sunderland 1. Video person. Omar is a big miss, says Nicola Johnson.
Yeah, and, he is going to be a big miss.
2-1 Sunderland. Is the match on radio Newcastle today?
I'm not sure whether it is, but I'm logged on to the the SAFC page at the moment. So
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah,
um,
it is live. It is
Is
on.
your suggestion that,
yeah.
romantically we could
So
do?
I'll be listening out in one ear for that one, and
Yeah.
to the video person to get it on the radio, go on to the Sunderland SAFC.com website, register, and then you should be able to pick up the radio commentary on their site.
Yeah, I used to pay for that.
Yeah, I used to pay for it when I was working overseas. I used to pay something like £5 a month or whatever it was to get the radio commentary, but it got so hitty missy. Particularly this 2012, 13, 14, as to whether it was going to actually work or not. So I gave up in the end. I was wasting like £5 a month for not being able to listen to the game a lot of the time. So
Absolutely, it's frustrating. Don't forget, anybody who's new in, click the thumbs up, thank you, and subscribe if you are new.
yeah, to answer Stephen, yes, we did see that. In fact, Cabby played it on Monday's show. And yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, it's good to see 09 on the bench, says Maureen.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Matt says Newcastle and Sunderland can never play at home at the same time.
Now, there's not enough place.
No, there's not. Andrew Moose says I've got a legit feed of the game from NBC Sports. Oh, dear me. So, I mean, what's your feel of this game today then? I mean, are you like... Is it sort of like a freebie?
Yeah,
sort of
I think it is.
It's a free hit if we do lose today.
Yeah, I think it's one of those where, if you're playing any of the expected top six teams, it's a free hit for us. If we get anything out of it, it's a bonus. However, having said that, Chelsea didn't look that good against Nottingham Forest last week. They could have been 3 or 4-0 down before they scored.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is, if we get any chances, we've got to take them. If we get them and we take them, it could be anybody to win the game. Hand on heart, I would like to see us come away with a point at least, but hand on head, I think it's more likely to be a 2-1 defeat.
Yeah, I just want to see Sunderland go out there and put in a good fight.
Yeah, put the effort in. The fans will be happy.
Yeah, of course they will. And like I say, I mean, it was a good result last night for Sunderland. The fact that West Ham lost, because it keeps them down there. Because it is looking like it's going to be West Ham,
Wolves in one and another.
Yeah, I know.
And I think that another will likely be Burnley. But Burnley can put in some good performances as well.
I know. I mean, it's frightening how far West Ham have dropped, like, isn't it, when you think of it?
It is, but they didn't really bring anybody in. They lost a couple of players over the summer. They didn't really bring anybody in. They've had a managerial change, which isn't always good. The new manager likes to play a patient passing game, so we'll see how it. I think West Ham will pick up, but I still think they're going to struggle. They're slipping too far behind. Wolves, I think, have already slipped too far behind, though they've put in some decent performances. But the teams above them are picking up points, so
Well, I mentioned
It's not,
in one of my league table videos that the fact like the Premier League, it's like the black hole of the bottom three that's got this big gravitational pull once you're in that bottom three, and if you get cut adrift,
yeah,
it's
it's
not like the
hard to get out.
Championship where you can put a good 3 or 4 wins together. It's not like that. It just
No,
seems to be when you're in that bottom three and you're in that rut.
yeah,
Your 3 points or a point is really, really hard to come by. So that's why I'm reckoning it was a good result for West Ham. But the thing is, I mean, it's going to be an exciting thing for the third place that's going to drop into there. But someone's going to have to go down. I mean, and if the 3 teams that are going up that came up holding the run, then you've got 3 new teams getting relegated, isn't it?
exactly. And yeah, I mean, it's it'd be nice to see all 3 of the teams that got promoted stay up. Um, Particularly, given how much ourselves and Burnley spent.
Yep.
Um, and no, I fully accept that the way we've done it is possibly a sensible way to do it. In that, yes, we've spent shed loads of money on effectively a new team, but these are all youngish players that, if we get relegated, are either on wages that we can afford to pay, or can be sold on at profit. Um, Burnley, not quite the same. They've brought some half decent players in, but I think they're not in that position. And Leeds didn't spend anywhere near what we spent, but they had their hands tied by PSR, I think. So
I think so, yeah.
yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Well, on the poll, there's 50 votes, and it's quite split. 34% say win, 30% say lose. Draw says 36%. A draw will definitely feel like a win today, won't it?
I think so. Yeah, I'd be quite happy to take a point away from Stamford Bridge. Um,
Andrew Moore says we can beat anyone in this league on our day. Remains to be seen if we will, but
yeah,
let's just enjoy
that is
it
true.
regardless.
That is very true.
Yeah. If Burnley win tomorrow against Wolves and Bournemouth beat Forest, the gap in the bottom 3 from us is going to be massive.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, of course, that's if we get a result here today. But like I say,
Yeah.
all the other teams below us or the bottom 3, they've got to go through and where they're playing all the big cartel clubs, the big 6. I mean,
Yep. Yeah, and the thing is, yeah, if we can come away today with a win, it might shut the skunks up. Oh, you haven't played anybody yet. Well, have you?
oh yeah. There's like I keep on saying, of course, there's an easy game in the Premier League, isn't there?
Never.
Excuse me for yawning. I've had such a busy week at work driving. I think got in late last night, just taking it out on us today. Oh dear. Kids are off school next week. Hello, Trevor Coleman. You
yeah.
all right, mate? Philip Tooley says, lads, what do you think about the derby match being non-bubble, as they're calling it? Do you know what that means, Rob? I know. Do you know what that means?
I haven't a clue.
It basically means the Newcastle fans are allowed to just make their own way. When it was bubbled, it means they had to get
had to get a certain metro train down and then get a police escort from the from Monk Weymouth metro station to the ground. Yeah.
Lewis Hallam, MACKEM CABBIE, can I borrow your shampoo? I haven't got any left. I've got a massive ponytail at the back, which you can't see. But yeah, I don't think there's going to be any problems this much. It's not like what it used to be in the 80s and stuff, is it? Where there was hell.
No.
I mean, there is of course going to be. There'll be an escort, of course. There will. You can't not have an escort for the away fans, can you?
If they're allowed to make their own way there, how they're going to do it? Have an individual police with each 2 skunks? I don't know, but it's going to be. I mean, saying that, I mean, I know there's a massive rivalry between the clubs, but it's it's never been an ultra violent rivalry. There's been some bloody idiots, but you're
Oh,
always
aye,
going to
aye,
get the
aye.
bloody idiots. Um,
Of
but
course he
we'll
is.
see. We'll see. I mean,
Thanks
I
for the
think
subscriber, by the way. Thank you.
yeah, and yeah. Good afternoon, Fernie. Yeah, it is we were just discussing earlier. It is a bit of a free hit today. If we come away with anything, that's brilliant.
Yeah, hello, Fernie. Good to see you, mate. Were you at the game yesterday? I thought you were in control, to be quite honest with you. It was just, it just created a little bit of anxiety, didn't it? West Ham pulling a goal back, which led to the whistles being blown for the Leeds fans, blown for full time. Cheers, the mad mistake. He says, "Good luck with the 3 points. Here we come. Can we all share mad mistakes positivity? Hope you have a good day today. The mad mistake."
What we need is Kev. Kev would be very positive. In fact, Kev's gone for us winning 2-1 today, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. I see Rangers lost to
Bran. Yeah.
Bran. Was this in the European League? Was it?
Europa League or whatever they call it.
Good afternoon to our member Ken Walton. How are you doing? Been a member of the channel for absolutely ages, mate. Thanks for supporting the channel.
Afternoon, Ken.
I always get odd idiots causing no trouble. So yeah, like I say, we've got the video printer going across there with the big games with the latest scores. So if anybody knows any scores, whatnot, give me a shout and I will update the scores. Got 99 people watching already. Thank you. Hit the thumbs up button, please, and the subscribe button if you're new. You're listening to Rob and his dog in the MACKEM CABBIE with the live watch along, and we'll be having the commentary on in the background as soon as it is kick-off time. Is Radio Newcastle still on, Rob?
I haven't looked at Newcastle. Just bear with me a second, mate. I'm just gonna to see.
Love a winter day, Maureen. Yeah, I know. Shut up, Sky Sports. BBC have Sunderland playing 5-4-1, says Janet. I believe so. Afternoon, Durham Diver. Afternoon, lads from called Scotland. First frost of the year up here. Flying, Holucha. Just deal with Casido and you'll be fine. Jerry, how are you doing, mate? Afternoon, lads. Happy with the battling draw, to be honest. We are good enough. That's what Live Score says, Stephen. Fernie says, was there last night. Farky going to have to stop going defensive second half. Put us on back foot. Very nervous. I didn't feel Fernie needed to go on the back foot because I don't think West Ham offered anything at all. I don't know why he went defensive. He looked more than comfortable. I thought he could have gone for the third, to be honest with you. Because it would have been very frustrating, Leeds fans, if it finished 2-2. And another big result from the Championship yesterday, Sheffield United led a 2-goal lead slip and to lose to Preston 3-2. Preston are not doing too bad. They're sitting quite high up in the league, I think top 6 or something. But I thought like Sheffield United would always turn in a corner there. I wasn't expecting that scoreline by full time. But they were certainly disappointed after being 2-0 up, weren't they?
Yeah, and on the other side of Sheffield, of course, you've got Wednesday going into administration and getting shafted by the Football League with a 12-point deduction. So they're already something like 13 or 14 points off the pace.
Did that going into administration? Is that one of the only ways they can get rid of their owner? Is that why they've done it?
It's basically they are being sued by the revenue for £1 million of unpaid taxes.
And the tax man, isn't it?
Yeah, and basically their owner doesn't want to pay that bill, therefore he puts the club into administration. It means they'll get a new owner.
And that's the so what causes a club to like obviously go from administration to like to go to be a non-existent. What causes that then? Is it two different things?
Well, it's if nobody comes in to buy the club and pay off their debts, the club will technically fold.
So that could happen to Sheffield Wednesday if nobody comes in then.
Yeah, it nearly happened to Bolton Wanderers, and I think it did happen to Bury.
Sunderland, they did actually offer a
Bury,
threat up
nobody
front
came
as well.
in to bail Bury out,
it'd be
and
interesting to
they
see
would
where
literally
Traore's
cease
gonna
to
have to
exist
play,
as a
but as you
football
just
club and
mentioned
ended
before,
up getting
it's going to be
kicked
interesting to
down
see.
into similar to what happened to Darlow. They got kicked out of the league and had to start at the bottom of the pyramid again.
Well, we're not far from kick-off time. Let us know when it started at your end. I don't know if you're on 5 Live or whatever, or the Radio Newcastle or whatnot. Because I've just had a little listen and there's still music getting played, so there's still the build-up. Good afternoon, Richie Rennock, Ethan Blaylock, afternoon. Tony Huntington, I think Isidore breaks early, brought down the box. Lafay scores pain, we hold on for a win. Liam Haas says 2-1 Sunderland. I just hope it's not an embarrassment, do you know what I mean? But hey, it just depends what Sunderland turn up. What Sunderland side turn up. And don't forget, we've got a very experienced Granite Xhaka in our squad today who's been there and done it. He knows all about these games, and he'll have the team mentally as well set up to literally not panic, you would think.
The Premier League club, João Pedro's just saying his prayers.
Still got music getting played. Have I got the scoreboard ready on the go?
Yeah, it's on SAFC, Stu. I think I'm assuming that's what you've got on.
Yeah. Yeah, just give us a heads up when it's kicked off, Rob, and I can just hit the scoreboard to start, and I can start the stream as well. So, because if YouTube get a little sniffles of any song, you can get told off for it. Pretty silly, really. Next week we are playing Everton on Monday night, I believe.
Yeah, it's an 8 o'clock kickoff, isn't it, for telly?
Yep. Fernie says we got battered by Arsenal top 6 side, but it shows the difference from Championship to Premier League. The Premier League's made up in different sections. You've got like the top 6 middle section, and then like you've got the bottom 3. It seems to be because there's even a massive gap from the bottom 3 to the rest of the Premier League if you go by the last few seasons.
Yeah.
It's as we expected. Reynaldo left wing back, Hume right wing back, Mukele, as the players all take the knee again.
No, they've all taken the knee at the
Ballard
moment.
in the centre between Hertrauder.
Are we starting Allard again? Are we taking the knee?
Yeah,
I don't know.
must be.
And the game gets underway.
Game's
with
underway.
Xhaka pushing the ball back
Thank you
all
very
the way
much,
to Robin Ruffs, who's in
Rob.
orange this afternoon, who launches
Good day,
the ball
MACKEM,
up
Mike,
into
you
the
alright?
Chelsea half over the top of Isidore, and it's laid off back to the goalkeeper.
Strange to see Mark
Sanchez
Gui.
all in black by Reece
Yeah,
James.
briefly
who
a
is, I
Sunderland
think,
player, wasn't
playing
I know. Good evening,
Right back.
MACKEM, Mike, Revo23 afternoon all.
Chelsea this
Hope you've all had a
afternoon with
great week.
Caicedo
The audio
in
pass is no longer
midfield.
available. I'm struggling
And,
to find it. It should be available, Revo,
Yeah,
if you registered with the website,
Yeah.
mate. You just refresh it and it should be there.
Yeah,
Just
SAFC.com,
also
register, go for the thing, and the commentaries on there. Because I don't have a game pass, so
Early
I've
doors.
got the Radio
good
Newcastle
test.
commentary on
First
by
one, make sure it's quality.
SAFC.
And it's taken short by Lafay, down the right to Traore, back to Xhaka, and again down the right to Traore, who swings the ball towards the far
Free
post.
header.
Ballard, header straight at the goalkeeper.
Straight away, first chance
Yeah.
goes to
Get
Sunderland.
some power on it,
There,
did he?
but not enough power.
Totally
on the
agree
header to
with
trouble
Trevor Corner.
Sanchez, but well worked free kick from Sunderland, and now Lafay is dribbling forwards down that left-hand
38%
side.
now says
Approaches Reece
Sunderland for
James,
the
slips
win.
it into the centre to Mukele.
You're going to miss the end engagement party. Hopefully, MACKEM Mike were 4-0 up by
Ballard,
then. Eh?
who has Guye on his
Do a sound check, just make sure everybody can hear Rob and myself and the the commentary in the
who's on
background
loan at
okay.
Sunderland at the start of the season.
I don't want
Playing
anything
as an out-and-out
overpowering
striker
anything.
with Pedro just behind him by the looks of things. Lefay slipping it through to Isidore. It took an awkward touch, and Chelsea managed to defend that through and eventually play the ball out here on the wing, which just kept in by Garnacho.
The question for Revo 23: is it a long drive for
Right start
Taunton or
by
a short
Sunderland,
drive for
only in
Taunton?
the second minute, but they pushed the ball up. They pushed it about the
What was that,
penalty
Rob?
area. They've
I
got
was just
inside the box
a
couple
question
of
for
times.
Revo
Ball is
23.
played out
He said he's going to miss the second half because he's got to drive to
just
Taunton.
outside the
today.
penalty
Oh,
area.
family matters, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, is that a short drive or a long
Back
drive?
then on the far
Taunton's
side.
only about 20 minutes drive up the road from where I'm sitting at the moment.
Oh, is it?
Chalabar
Yeah.
plays it all the way back.
It's interesting to see where
Sanchez.
Pedro's playing. He's just playing behind.
behind.
Yeah, he's
Winger,
playing a lot
isn't he?
deeper, isn't he?
And here's Josh Achimpong.
Interesting
Leaves
to
the
see where
ball in
Pedro's
the
playing. He's
middle
just playing
for Enzo Fernandez. He wears Enzo on the back of
I've just turned the thingy off because
behind. Yeah, he's playing a lot deeper.
it's
isn't he?
actually
Oh, it's
available
from-
on
from-
Newcastle.
Here's
Yeah, from Torquay, so a little bit further than I've got, but
for Enzo.
I'll wave as you go past,
Enzo
mate.
Fernandez,
Not
he
that
wears
you'll be able to
Enzo
see
on
me.
the
But
back of his shirt, the Argentinian.
It is on BBC Radio Newcastle Live, Rob.
Is it?
Yeah.
and all it said when I looked at it was coverage of Sunderland and Newcastle games, and I think the way Newcastle normally do it is we get medium wave, and they do Newcastle on the FM channels, don't they?
It seems to me there seems to be a blackout when Sunderland are at home. They can't play it on Radio Newcastle, but when we seem to be away, it seems to be allowed to be played, which doesn't make sense, does it?
It doesn't. No, to answer Revo, no, I'm in Willand, mate, just up the road from Colompton.
Hello, Jack Reed. Geordie Groundwater, how are you, mate? Greetings, Cabbie and team. Let's have a good afternoon. Viv73 sounds fine, sounds good.
It's not good.
Derek 2-0 Chelsea, they will turn PS5 off to see Sunderland win 4-0 and hit second. Come on, Sunderland, says Mark. They've scored already. Oh, dear.
Yeah, Garnacho, I think.
That has not taken long at all, has it?
And in the 4th minute, Chelsea lead.
Yeah.
Alessandro Garnacho.
And that was the fear, Nick. You cannot concede early doors, but again, Garnacho on
He used to play for Man U, didn't he?
He did, yeah. He was one of those that got unceremoniously turfed out when Amorim arrived. Wouldn't play him.
They didn't want to concede the early goal.
Well, that didn't take long. I just hope it's not going to be a cricket score. But let's look. You look what happened to Leeds when they played Arsenal. I mean, you sometimes you're literally playing a different league today. You're playing like a Super League side, aren't you? Top 6.
You are.
Oh my God, nobody was picking up.
Argument McKaylee should have done better.
Should have done better. Again,
Through the
he's
legs
a player
of
who can
Bruce.
go both ways, but
Nobody was picking up Garnacho, like nobody at all. He was in acres of space. Where was the defence?
So 1-0 to Chelsea.
I think I'll go away again. They've conceded when they log on.
Early in the game, Sunderland trying to come back down the other end with Siddiqui.
Oh, that defence was bad there.
Yeah,
left side of the penalty area, back to Xhaka.
it seems to let us down. They just concentration isn't there all of the time.
Yeah, it's going to be a good test. You know, we just said, one thing you can't afford to do is concede an early goal against Chelsea. They'll grow with confidence. But it's important that we get back into the game.
Yeah, it's all right. We're having a good start and we go forward and that, but we've got to tighten up at the back. That was just... That weren't good enough at the back. Some of the Sunderland fans on social media. Oh well, pub time, long game ahead now. Started pretty well, first couple of minutes as well. Had to be that shower of crap who scored. Given early leads like that doesn't help at all. Hume not marking. You've got to be a lot tighter than that in the Premier League, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
And then out to Reynildo, inside again to Hertrauda. Hume, who's in the centre.
Could be a long afternoon, says Aldo. Chelsea are actually a really good team, so Sunnans, I'm impressed with the start. Biggest test. Yeah, absolutely. Aldo, there's going to be lots of games, mate. Lots of games where you
Chelsea then in the
potentially for a beating. Flying Hawacha says Garnacho's brother leaked United's lineups before the games. He's also continuously complained. Soft goal. It was a soft goal, Brian. Roofs through his legs, could have done better, but it was. He had the whole feeling of the pitch. Garnacho, man.
On the left wing again here. Hume has gone to cover that area.
Long way
it's
to go,
pushed
says.
to the edge of the area. Granit Xhaka trying to clear, but Chelsea have it straight back to Pedro.
Yeah, you never know, Revo.
Garnacho, who puts his foot on the ball and then plays.
Burrenil Wrexham won, so Wrexham get an early goal.
To Reece James sweeping it wide, right.
Well, the guys are trying again at least.
Comes Pedro Neto on the right side of the penalty area, back behind
Swansea
him.
1-0 up against Norwich as well.
Trying to get on the end of this on the 6-yard line with Hume.
In the Championship.
Hume's put enough of a challenge in to put Cucurella off, and Roofs has the ball. 1-0 still then to Chelsea. Reinildo from Xhaka. Reinildo pauses, has to try and come back here under pressure on that far side from Pedro. Back to Roofs, who pushes it out to Xhaka. Xhaka now out through midfield for Sunderland.
Yeah, it was a shame that that goal there, like
Chelsea half, ushering players forwards.
Yeah,
Still going Xhaka, and a strong challenge.
very similar to like Man United. The defensive was just lackadaisical there. It was John Yule, poor defensive, yeah.
Black and grey.
Aldo says Sunderland definitely staying up, especially if they keep playing the way they have, because the bottom teams are terrible.
With Siddiqui, trying to get it to Isidore, who's fouled just outside the penalty area. Free kick 20 yards.
I can see, yeah, I would agree with Aldo there. West Ham could easily get relegated the way they're playing at the moment.
It's quite open.
It is open. It is open. It's end to end, as they say. But
look for good
And
opportunity.
Wolves have got a big struggle ahead of them.
To make something count here.
Yeah.
Hume stands over.
I wonder why Chelsea haven't got any sponsors on the shirts.
On his shoulder.
Hit the target.
Xhaka standing back in.
This is what Chelsea are going to do, aren't they? They're going to maybe take a bit of pressure and then they're going to counter-attack, show the pace and experience going forward.
Chelsea leading 1-0.
Yep.
In the 9th minute, we're live on BBC Radio.
Like him a lump, and Garnacho is one hell of a player.
Lefay fancies this.
Yeah, he is.
Enzo Lefay as Hume jogs back into
He was just at Man United. He was.
Penalty area. Xhaka just outside the D.
He's quick. He's skillful.
And Lefay takes.
But I think somebody said his brother was involved in leaking teams and things like that, and he tried to be too clever, and Amarim decided not having that.
Yeah.
Nonetheless.
Yeah. Mark says not a Sunderland fan, but we need to be independent.
Chelsea still lead 1-0.
Absolutely. West Ham could get relegated
this season.
I mean, look, Sunderland are going to go through a period where they might get 1 win in 6. You know, look at December's going to be an absolute stinker. I mean, look, you have to. Newcastle, their side is a hell of a lot stronger than ours. Whether it hates me to say that or not, but I'm just being realistic. They've got a hell of a stronger side than what we've got. We are going to be underdogs when we play them. We're virtually going to be underdogs in literally every match we play.
Yeah. Each game that we've got effectively a cup final, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, you know what happens in cup finals?
Slips it behind him, Caicedo. Back to Achampong across to Chalabar. Chalabar has James wide. I'll say relatively wide.
You're looking forward to the North East battle, Aldo. I know.
Chalabar. Now Achampong. 6'3", the slim 19-year-old.
So I wonder why that the commentary's allowed away from home, because I thought it was just.
Yeah. But it's
allowed
not all
not.
of the games. It's not all of the games that are away from home, Stuart. I mean, they broadcast the Sunderland West Ham game.
Yeah.
They didn't broadcast the Burnley game.
Hume's got 2 players, he's got to be aware.
They didn't broadcast the next home game. They did broadcast the next away game. It's very hit and missy.
Do you know, it could be just somebody in admin just not pressing the live button on the studio.
Sweeps it round to Neto.
It could be because, I mean, it's obviously available because it's the Newcastle, Radio Newcastle coverage that's broadcast on safc.com. So,
And you can't say it's the 3 o'clock blackout bit rule because it's 3 o'clock now.
and it's radio, so it's not covered by the 3 o'clock blackout anyway.
Well defended.
Knocks it behind.
I'll ask someone the question because I often phone Talk Sport up Total Sport. I will ask.
See, they pushed the fullback right in under Cucurella goals.
Hello, Mackem Ian. How are you doing with his TikTok channel? Go and give him a look. He's got a good channel and he's moderator on here. How are you doing?
Two centre backs work through the middle.
Revo 23. Roos has made some incredible saves and kept us in the game, so we can't be too hard on him. We will grow into the game, I reckon, and it's a great experience. December's going to be awful.
Neto is across on this near side, as is Cucurella.
And that's why it's vital,
He's made a
the
run.
points that we've got.
Spanned into the penalty area.
I mean, this is where West Ham are going to be in trouble because they're losing to teams.
It's flicked across the goal by Garnacho. Cucurella takes a shot. It's blocked by Traore.
There's teams
Comes out then to Caicedo, takes a deflection and goes over for corner.
they've lost to teams that's just been promoted, West Ham. So
Yeah.
And it's a
That's
corner
where
from
it's
the
bad for
right-hand
them.
side this time.
Afternoon, Dougie Stewart.
all right,
It's
doggy.
Chelsea flooding the penalty area with blue.
Again, concentration again.
They lead 1-0. They
Know where people are.
A casual observer. Is that Harold Bishop in the studio? No, it's Marge. How are you doing?
Roofs. Guiu,
Same goal as Man United targeting Hume. Yeah, I know.
Spanish
Know where he is.
19-year-old. It's going to come in then from Neto, I think, on the right. In the air, it hangs for a moment. There's a
Great header.
bit of grabbing at shirts, I think, but the ball's dropped for Garnacho, and he's sent it into the side netting from the left.
Just
of
get
the
the
angle.
Blues
The
like
ball gone
commentary.
actual like.
And it's a goal kick to
Easy little-
13th
easy
minute,
pal,
trailing
Stuart.
1-0. Garnacho's goal in the 4th
Easy,
minute.
pal.
Alejandro Garnacho, the
How are you doing, Sunshine? You alright?
Argentinian is
You good
goes
boy.
to
You
close
good
down
boy.
Roofs,
Thank you.
who
Thank you.
kicks into the Chelsea half. Chalabar heads it down straight.
Seems to
into
be
the
getting
path
bigger
of
every time I see him.
Isidore, but,
Oh, he's
whipped off it
he's
by
not a small
James,
dog, shall we say?
played out into midfield
Only
to
weighs
Enzo, back to
only weighs
Enzo,
about
the
40
Argentinian,
kilograms.
And up to Garnacho, another Argentinian. back
Observer
behind
says
him is
top lad.
Champong.
Blade Viking
Now
don't like this
Caicedo
formation. Only
into
60
middle
days,
to
60 days till
Enzo.
Christmas shopping. I love Christmas,
Lays it
mate.
off to James, Reece James, 25 years old now, 21 caps for England. Here he is again, just to the right of the centre circle, and squares it to Achampong.
Are you a fan of this formation we're playing, Rob?
Just happy to
Not really.
play it back
Not
across
really.
to James, the sun out again, although the
Could
pitch
that
is
be a
largely
weakness?
shadow.
Playing
Pedro
too
Neto.
defensive. Why can't we
Pedro
just
Neto
go at
gets the
them?
better of Reinildo.
Yeah.
Back by Siddiqui and
That's it. And if
Lefay, Pedro
I'm having
Pedro Neto and
my other laptop's not behaving itself,
Pedro
it's
were over on his case.
says it's
It's
going
gone
to
back
shut
to
itself
Ballard
down in a
now
minute.
with
No,
McKaylee.
it's plugged
Closed
in,
down by
Oh, really?
Garnacho to Xhaka.
but it's
Out to Hume.
battery's
just in front
possibly
of
on the way out.
Regis Debris.
Gonna sort it out,
Xhaka again in the
Robert.
middle in his orange
Yeah,
boots.
give it a kick.
Gary Hoyle, hello mate. This is going to be a long old day, lads. Two defensive, Blade King. Yeah, I know. Revo, I wasn't convinced on the starting 11.
Back to Hume.
I mean, didn't get out all out defensive, man. Go out and have a go. Do you know what I mean? Hello, Maureen. You alright?
Cucurella gets the ball off and Traore thought he was foul. Referee Andy Madley doesn't think so.
Hello to the 204 watching. Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're new.
Back
Thank
through
you.
to Ballard through the middle and pushing forwards. Ballard trying to find Traore down the right of the penalty area. He crosses, but
nobody
there's nobody
there.
there. And Reece James is able to clear. Up
Only
to
60 something
Neto.
days to Christmas.
Brings the ball down
What do you
in
want
front
for
of
Christmas
Reinildo.
then, Cabby?
Enzo into the middle now to
In terms of
James.
players?
Caicedo.
We've been together that long now with the wife. It's like we don't know what to get each other. Rest.
Caicedo gets the ball back again. Cucurella.
Yeah,
Mukele tried to
exactly.
close down.
Could I was going
Caicedo
to
get back into his defensive
Thailand
position.
and bring her back
Garnacho's
typhoid
out
or
this left
something.
wing. Hume tracking him. Garnacho
Early goals spooked them, says Aldo. Would
then
like to see
slips it
Talby on the
behind
left, says
himself to
Blade.
Caicedo and across to James in midfield in the middle. In a bit of space.
Thanks for the
Looking for Neto
3
on
subscribers
that
there.
right wing,
Thank you very much.
hugging the touchline. Reinildo going with him. Little shove. Little
You're on the
push.
volume already, Derek. I'm chilled out,
Neto
mate.
goes down
Well
with his
done.
goal kick.
It's a free hit today. The way you look at it in the Premier League when you're just being promoted, when you're playing the cartels, the big teams, I just look at it as a free hit. I didn't get too stressed. I mean, yeah, it's nice to put up a try. Thanks, Pixel Rich. But I just look at them as a free hit. And every match Sunderland's playing, it's experience as well.
Went to close down. Ruffs with his left. Kicks up.
I mean, we've already showed that we've matched a lot of teams in this Premier League so far, haven't we, Rob?
Yeah, exactly. We're on 14 points. Funnily enough, same number of points at the start of this game as Chelsea were on. We've done all right.
Now with
Huma's going to be under the cosh. See how he performs today, says John. He's been playing superb when he's been on the international duties now.
Pedro looking for Garnacho. A lot going through him this afternoon.
Yeah.
He's rolled it into Cucurella, but Ruffs has gone down and made the saves. Enzo Maresco a little bit athletic and balletic. The edge of the pitch, and the technical area is literally pretty much on the pitch here. It's that tight.
Aldo says, I'm just glad Rangers don't play today and ruin my Saturday. I hope Sunderland don't ruin your Saturday, however, but everything can't be very impressive so far. I can't complain. Yeah, I know. Gary Hoyle says, don't like free hit statement.
Right hand side, he's 6'4". They got two very big centre backs in Watchalong and Chalabar.
That's all I'm saying, Gary.
Traore trying to trap
Newcastle are 1-0 up. Was that right, Marley?
Chalabar closed down by Lefebvre.
Yeah, Murphy.
Neto now,
8 minutes.
Side, but up towards Guiu. It's Newcastle 1, Fulham 0. Jacob Murphy. As Ballard, a challenge on Pedro, but they're fighting for the ball now. Now
referee.
Ballard's thrown to the
But
floor,
once again,
and
Fulham, that's
Pedro
another
is
team that are below us.
to the bemusement of the Sunderland bench.
Yeah, unfortunately, the team that scored is also below us.
Yeah. You expect Newcastle to beat Fulham today, though, don't you?
Ballard pushing
Yeah, I suppose you do.
from
Yeah.
central defence, quickly taken. Free kick, chipped up over Ballard. He made the shout, or someone did, because it's dropped to Robin Ruffs, and Ballard just ducked his head.
And yet, Fulham have had more of the game.
McKaylee, and now back to Ruffs.
Yeah, I know.
Ruffs sweeps it up to the halfway line. Spins past Traore.
Check on the scores in the Championship.
Simon
Derby,
says, sorry, carry on, Rob.
Derby 1-0 up against QPR. Smoggy's getting beat by Wrexham still. Sheffield Wednesday 1-0 down to Oxford United.
Oh, Sheffield Wednesday losing, are they?
Yeah, it's getting beat 1-0 at the moment. And Swansea 1, Norwich 0.
Is it still Blackburn 0, Southampton 0?
Yeah, Bristol, Birmingham 0-0. Hull City, Charlton 0-0, and Millwall Leicester still 0-0.
Oh, jeez, you update. So Oxford's put another name in near the coffin.
Talking about, he goes and
205 in the room. Please hit the like and subscribe, please. Also on TikTok, MACKEM. Thank you, MACKEM Ian. Go and check his channel out on TikTok as well. It's pretty good. Why is Hume playing left wing, says Stephen. Wing back when we can play him on the right. We need a good breakaway. Yeah, we do have, as says Janet, we do have Fulham coming up. Simon says no free hits when we have Everton and Arsenal next.
Into the 20th minute. Chelsea leading through that Garnacho goal after 4 minutes.
Do you know what I mean, Rob, though? That you can't be too disheartened if you're losing against the big boys.
No, I don't think so. I know, was it...
Trouder, a strong header, then James again. And Enzo puts his foot through it and stumbles over. Ballard heads it on.
Yeah, I mean, Gary, yeah, the free hit statement, it's a bit of a throwaway line, but we're expected to lose. No, we're expected to lose these games.
That's what I mean. I mean, maybe I should rephrase it saying free hit, but it's the fact, like,
and this will be a long throw.
Look, of course it's disappointing losing. You want to win, of course you do. But how you feel deep down inside, it's not as gut-wrenching if you lose to like teams you expect to get something with.
Yeah, exactly.
Down below us here.
Chelsea, Burnley.
Mukeli then. First long throw of the afternoon from Mukeli at 5 yards from the corner on the right-hand side.
It's just annoying that the fact that was just minutes had gone and would let a goal in. That was annoying.
That was lack of concentration in defence. That's where it was. You know, start of the game, not heads weren't in the game. They just lost it.
Get in!
Isidore. Excellent.
Isidore.
Caused Chelsea problems.
I tell you what.
And the 22nd minute.
Ho, ho, ho.
Isidore
I'm listening to the commentary on the channel now, Stu. So I'm
Get in. Let's have a look at this.
2 minutes behind you, mate.
Oh, what a lovely strike that is.
So,
Get in, Wilson, son, away from home. His first goal away from home, isn't it?
as they still celebrate
Yeah.
on the far side, Mukele's
Get in, sunshine. Hello, Harry Trenholm. Dear Tona Fire, wait for it. Get in, son. Nice to see my old friend Harry.
back in, and Isidore flicked it up, and he's not offside.
He's not offside.
It was flicked back up.
Give me a second.
Traore's ball back in.
I'm not putting the score up
And
until
now
I
we're
hear
just
confirmation.
waiting for the decision as to
goal.
whether the goal stands.
It's a goal.
Oh, I think this is going to be chalked off, you know.
Enzo Maresco had said how he didn't like to deal with that.
This is very similar
long
to
throw or long
Sheffield
throws
United when
in
they
general.
scored.
And we've still not had
Goal.
we have had
Goal.
conversation.
Goal.
And Isidore punches the air. And Sunderland are level.
Hey,
Say last night. Fancied
Benno,
Isidore, I tell
Benno,
you.
it's a goal.
Set
it's a
pieces.
goal. It's a goal.
1-1
Well, there we go.
halfway through the first half.
I'm so pleased for Isidore.
Um,
Yeah, Harry Trenholm. He used to have a brilliant shop on Pallion Road, and Sunderland used to go in all the time when I was a little lad.
So
Best shop in
now
Sunderland
can
it was.
Sunderland take advantage?
Used to get army sweets and everything
Down
from
the
there.
left-hand side,
Good bloke.
Lefay looks up, chips it in,
No.
but straight to the goalkeeper. Did you hear the Sunderland fans?
You all right, Mackem? Well, I tell you what, I'm so pleased for Isidore. You
Chelsea
Yeah,
won,
absolutely.
Sunderland won.
game on, mate. Class, says Pixon.
They're not both on 14 points without reason, are they?
Just settle down, settle down. McKaylee should take it.
Benno says goal, goal, goal. I know.
He's left the throw to
Well, weren't expecting that there, Rob.
No,
And it's back to Ruffs.
I am. Yeah,
Trowder
it's
looking for Lefay down the left wing, and he takes it up over the halfway line on that left-hand side, just into the Chelsea half. And now to Siddiqui, Reynildo, forwards again down that left-hand side, and it's Chalabar who turns it away.
no, we
towards
weren't.
Guillaume.
BBC
Heads
haven't
out the
chalked it
throw
off
to
yet,
Sunderland
so
No, no,
on
no.
the left. You always have that
Listen to the noise. I know.
horrible
All you can need is
hesitancy,
the Sunderland
don't you,
fans. It's
as to
class.
whether it's gonna get given or not.
Yeah, hit the thumbs up,
And to
folks.
wait
See if I
through
can get
that
100
VAR
likes.
process.
Thank
Oh,
you.
that's a foul.
And Kukurea fouls Traore, then he fouls Mukele, who gives
So it just
Kukurea
goes
a
to
hug.
show you, doesn't it?
A great
Believe,
mop of hair
believe if you can.
yeah.
Kukurea
But
has.
well done, Sunderland, for showing spirits. I mean,
Conversation now
they
with
could have let the
fourth official,
floodgates
shakes Mukele's
open.
hands.
Yes, they still
But it's a
can, I
free kick
suppose.
to
But to
Sunderland
get back
on
onto
the
level
right here,
terms, I
right in
thought,
front
you know, that's well done, lads. Well done.
Yeah, and I mean, Derek Rigby, yeah, we can win this. I mean, at the end of the day,
Chelsea won, Sunderland won.
both teams are on 14, 15 points as it stands at the moment. You know, there's nothing other than a few goals between them.
No,
He's
no.
going to take the free kick, or is he just wanting a word? Yeah, Jack is going to
Hasn't
take
blown up yet.
the
Necronics,
free
how you
kick
doing, mate?
for Sunderland, and he plays it back to
My new
Trowder.
PC is
He
running
enters
like
the
a
Sunderland
dream.
penalty area on the left-hand side.
That is Necronics,
And
the
he pushes it on
guys that built it for you.
straight to Caicedo.
Steve.
Next, he's a mate of mine that he knows everything
Financial
about the
gets the
PCs,
foot
and
through,
he always
but
helps us
Make
with any
sure.
Back to
PC
Ruffs.
problems, and he helped
And Ruffs
Got ya.
point me in the right
goes to
direction
close him
what
down.
parts to get.
Ruffs
He's
kicks
a good
clear
lad.
out to
And his
Lefay.
team, of course, is
Can't keep it in.
Millwall, who I've got featured on the
throw
video
to-
printer today.
Chelsea on
Yes.
the far side, on the right.
We can win this, says Derek. That used to be a jingle on BBC Newcastle years ago. It's a goal, yeah, I remember.
Then Enzo.
We can win this, says Derek Rigby. I do understand the lads. Yes, says Gary. Good team spirit. Is it a shock we're so loud? Not at all, Marley.
Centre back into the Sunderland half. Slips it to Enzo on the.
You listen to that
halfway
noise,
line.
man. I mean, even when
James, Reece James.
Chelsea, even with Chelsea were in the lead, you could hear a pin drop.
Yeah. Bad news for you, Cabby. Yeovil are 1-0 up against Carlisle.
Yeovil are 1 up against Carlisle, are they?
Yep, and the Monkey Hangers are beating Solihull Moors 1-0.
Was Carlisle's doing well? They've won the last 5. Got a good 4-2 win against Forest Green on, I think it was last week. Early on this week.
Yeah, I think they're something like 3rd or 4th in the league, aren't they?
Second.
They've gone up to 2nd, have they?
Yeah.
Enzo, Neto's drifted inside. Here's Pedro in the penalty area, trying to get past her Trowder. It's crashed off the chest.
Yeah, well done, Wilson.
And Traore is brought down by
4 goals he's got today, and to score on the away from home, brilliant. I tell you what, he's answering a lot of critics, isn't he, Wilson? Isidore. You know what I mean?
There was an awful lot of people said he wouldn't be able to cut it in the Premier League.
Absolutely superb.
Chelsea the lead in the 4th minute. Sunderland have equalised in the 22nd minute.
Return of the Raw. The return of the Raw.
We're live on BBC Radio Newcastle.
Cab changed the score on your board. I have, mate.
Andy Madley, referee.
It's been changed a while ago. You should see. Maybe refresh your end, Tony. You maybe's running behind.
There's bright orange. He's placed the ball for the free kick for Sunderland.
Can you hear what Chelsea singing? Just keep the concentration up.
Sunderland support away to our left.
Who will be playing in early March? I might be popping up Whitley Bay by then. How are you, bonny lovely lads? Says Janet. We're more than holding our own, Rob.
Well, we are, and you know what was it we discussed before we went on live? You know, we said that you know Chelsea didn't look that good against Forest.
No.
Good play.
Good play. And if we took our chances, there's a chance, you know, there's a fair chance that we'd come away with something today.
Good play again on Rocky.
Slowly, Sunderland are slowly coming into this game.
We've seen him, he was in the roof of the net.
Yeah.
They're certainly going forward a lot, and they are attacking.
Yeah, interestingly, stats. Chelsea, 5 shots, 1 on target. Sunderland, 5 shots, 2 on target.
I don't know if that would have been offside or not, but
it's 1-1 at the moment.
There's a close-up of Granit Xhaka there, just shouting orders again at his team.
It comes to Trowder, forwards down the left again to Siddiqui. Back again to Reynildo, inside to Trowder, back to Robin Ruffs.
71 likes, we're nearly at 100 likes, thank you.
Reynildo, looking for Siddiqui.
Another foul.
Oi, Mienda, what's your name?
Shoved over on the touchline on
the Sunderland fans are loving it, aren't they?
Siddiqui.
They're absolutely loving it.
He's waving his hand.
And they'll continue to do so as long as the team try. If the team put the effort in, the fans will laud them.
Last week, he's limping. He's back up on his feet. You know what he's like. He'll play on. He's not going to let us get to him.
Isn't
he? He is, yes.
Going to be taken by Xhaka.
Europe next season, Derek.
Chelsea holding a very high
this is
line
grinding
here.
Mr. Merson's gears on Sky Sports.
Down the left, looking for Lefebvre to peel off down the left of the penalty area, trying to pull it back, but Caicedo managed to.
Lefebvre's having a good game, mind.
Southampton have just taken the lead against Blackburn Rovers.
Southampton have they?
Yeah.
Cheers for that.
Free kick? No, it was a free kick.
So Southampton, Blackburn. Have you seen where they are in the league?
Yeah.
Out to Kukurea. And the Spanish left back to Achampong into the middle to Caicedo. And Caicedo to Chalabar.
MACKEM says, oh my god, wow, I think he's just seen the score, you know.
Casello's gone, Cucurella's gone like
Does Gertrude seem to be playing centre-back or centre midfield? Yes, they do look fearless out there, absolutely fearless, Mark Quinn, and why not?
On halfway, and for the last 15 minutes of the first half.
Believe we've got the players. We've got the players to hurt any teams if we can just put it together.
Yeah,
Neto
exactly.
Trying to cut in.
Yeah, Isidore nearly scored again. Jellybean, yeah, you're right.
Leaves it for Enzo. Enzo. Now.
Well, I can say 30 minutes gone.
Comes away with the ball.
Sunderland are more than matching Chelsea. Now I'm not just saying that being biased. We are.
No. Oh, well, the stats bear that out, Cabby.
Oh, did I? I've not got the stats up.
Possession-wise, Chelsea 62, Sunderland 38, but we've had 6 shots, they've 2 on target. Chelsea have had 5 shots, 1 on target, and the score's 1-1. So,
yeah, well done, lads. It is nice, Dougie, it is.
On the right side of midfield, just
Nelson's got a bet on.
Siddiqui sticks his foot in.
Well done, Siddiqui. Is he struggling?
I don't know, he is struggling.
Yeah, someone asked in the
He's
chat
not
before, what's up with
entirely
Diarra?
And the
He-
ball is
he
back with
picked up an
Chalobah.
injury in
And it's persistently the ankles
September,
with Siddiqui
international
causing the problem.
games, the international
This is
break in
the left
September,
ankle, not the right,
and he's
which
he's
was
out
knocked last
till
week against
the,
Wolves.
probably December
Got a
time,
big ice
but
pack
they
on
reckoned
his
about
ankle.
8
Well, I
weeks
saw
or
him
so.
after the game at the stadium last week. Here's James.
Yeah, no reason why we can't go on and win this, lads. I
Chalobah in the
totally
centre
agree
circle.
with you, Gary. Absolutely.
Chalobah now to Achimpong.
We've just got to be switched on at the back. We can't have any of that slack defending like what we did to allow their first goal.
James
Got to be a lot tighter than that in the Premier League against any team.
to Chalobah.
Who says Isidore can't do a job, says MACKEM. Marley Lamb, I imagine Gertrude is sat defensive midfield with Hugh, Mukele, Ballard and Ronaldo at the back.
Rolls it down into the penalty area. Guiu straight at Ruffs. Kukurea was there waiting. Right in front of Robin Ruffs.
Crowd shout roofs. Hello to the
Straight
244
at
watching.
the
How are you
goalkeeper.
doing?
Chelsea 1, Sunderland 1. 33rd minute.
Do you think Gray will come back to Sunderland?
High ball. Achimpong brings it down to
Doesn't look like
Chalobah.
it, does it? The fact that he's
Now
getting
to James,
starts.
through to
No,
Caicedo.
I don't think he will.
Looking for the run of Pedro.
Well
Cut
done.
out by Ronaldo. Great cut out to Trauder.
Yeah, you're right, I am
Back
elated,
to
McAvayan.
who
It's,
spins
I'm a
away
happy
from-
man.
tried to from Caicedo, who's played it through to Pedro. Look for Garnacho, but Cayley runs ahead of him.
Possibly.
Offside.
And the offside
It's-
flags
it's-
all the same. But
I mean-
Kruder got away with it there, I tell you. He can't afford to lose
He's
the
getting
ball.
loads of starts, but he's he's
struggling,
not
Siddiqui.
first
He
choice
comes
for
in-
Chelsea.
coming over.
Across here to the dugout. Pete Brand's got the ice box. And
Yeah, we just can't give Garnacho too much freedom because I would say he's the most dangerous player on that pitch for Chelsea.
back of the calf.
We cannot
Yeah,
He's had a word
give him too
with
much
running
space.
on.
Yeah, to answer Trevor Coleman, I'm in a north-facing room and the heating doesn't come on till 5 o'clock, so it's
That's the
not
problem.
particularly warm today
Hume as
in
Kukurea
Devon.
smashes one
Well, I've
away
got
from
natural
Sophie.
heating in here because I'm in the
No sign of
conservatory.
any
When it's sunny,
Sunderland substitute
it generates the
warming
heat
up. Here's
automatically,
Siddiqui
so I
on the
don't
right
need
now.
any heat.
Yeah.
Garnacho on his shoulder, Siddiqui through to
I've got a nice
Hume.
big furry
Hume,
furry
strong
dog to
challenge
keep me
from
warm, but he
Caicedo.
keeps running away.
Free kick.
I've got all my hair
Referee's
keeping me
playing
warm.
on, but he's pulled it
I'm nice
back
and
here for the
snug.
challenge on Hume.
Even Mundle's nearly fit too. It'd be interesting. Like to see Mundle in the Premier League, would you?
Yeah.
Well, Siddiqui,
Yeah.
I think he's looking for a-
He's not going to last the game,
I
is he?
think he might have indicated now that he's
Not
I was
gonna
at
last the
Stamford
game.
Bridge when Sunderland were in the
Rolling of the
year
face, just a case of
2000,
maybe
I think
Chris
it was.
Rigg or
We lost
somebody.
4-0.
who's it going to be?
Gustavo Poirier and
He's,
Taking
Zola
tablets,
just
taking
ran the
everything.
show.
yeah, having a drink.
Yeah,
And that was the same season when we were 4-0 up at the Stadium of Light within 20
after
minutes.
20 minutes, yeah.
And
Yeah,
as we
and-
left the Stamford
And,
Bridge, I could hear the Chelsea fans saying,
Siddiqui's-
Sunderland look up to our side, looks like they're going to go straight back down.
Yeah.
As we were walking away back from the ground. We finished
Yeah.
seventh.
That's right.
Xhaka
I think it
floats
was,
the free kick up towards the
I
right corner
forget,
of
Guy-
the Chelsea penalty area. They headed away.
Guy
Comes back to
Mowbray.
Lefay, though, down the left
Classic.
wing. And Lefay taking on James. James wins
Yeah.
the ball. Finds Neto. Plays it back
Yeah.
to James.
Darlington 2, Southport
Inside
0.
into the middle.
That
Cucurella gone
that
again.
game at
Caicedo,
Roker
here's
Park
Garnacho.
against Chelsea in
Kukurea is in the
2000,
middle.
2001.
Garnacho, Traore's
I
gone back to
remember
track him. Garnacho down the left of the penalty area.
Guy
crosses,
Mowbray, who
headed
was
out
the
by Siddiqui.
who was the
to
commentator,
Caicedo, and Kukurea heads it
described
down now to
the
Achimpong.
game as Sunderland ripping Chelsea a new arsehole live on air.
Chalobah onto Kukurea, back to Achimpong, across then to James.
Yeah, enjoy your day, Evo. Thanks for popping in, mate.
Now down to
Yeah, I'll wave on the wave past, mate.
Enzo, back to James. It's 1-1 still in the 36th minute. And Achimpong to Garnacho.
Don't let him get to the
Garnacho,
line.
Hume in front of him. Garnacho back to Achimpong.
Yeah, Harry, I totally agree with you. Garnacho is the threat.
Chalobah
You've got to watch him.
to James, slips it back to Chalobah.
He's a dangerous player.
Wide to Enzo.
Same reason they've got to watch our Wilson Isidore as well.
Great ball in here, looking for Cucurella, but it's headed away and behind by Ballard.
Excellent.
Chelsea's third corner.
Gateshead 0, Truro 1. That's a shock result there. Truro, I think, bottom of the National League.
Beyond the toes.
Coming down to take
Yeah.
it.
To answer Trevor, me in a hat, I look like a complete and utter word that rhymes
Cucurella
with
on the,
hat.
goal line throws the ball from a cone down to James
Isidore for Golden Boot.
from the left. Below the
Yeah, well, the way he's
Sunderland
going.
shed end. Couple of players on Robin Roofs. Cucurella makes a run back into the penalty box. Pedro makes a run. The ball played to the near post. It's headed down by Mukiele. And it's come
Hello,
back
Billy
out to
Fly. It was
the
Wilson
left. James
Isidore.
slips it back through the penalty area and behind.
A little bit of a scramble in the Chelsea penalty area, and
Enzo
Isidore
Maresco's
stabbed
gone to
it
the
home.
fourth official is making a bit of a fuss. Fourth official.
VAR wanted to
Ramos
get
is
involved for
staring
about a minute and a bit, so
His hands in
they
his
didn't do
pockets,
anything.
the
The
fourth
goal
official.
Of course, Isidore got a goal
Sadiqi's come
disallowed
back across
for
here
offside
the
against
touchline
Wolves.
with Alessandro
So he's
Bartri.
scoring regular.
Pedro's still sitting on
Yep,
his
Trevor
backside
Coleman.
in the
Yeah, just don't
Sunderland
go there.
penalty area.
Cabby will have me doing a forecast for you
Seems
for
to be
next
much
week.
more of a tactical
Yeah,
discussion
we
with
will get
Sadiqi
this
than
set up. We're
anything
just
else.
waiting for
Chelsea won
the
Sunderland
weather
one.
board to come
Enzo
for
Maresco stands out again with his
Rob
arms
there.
out. The fourth official seemingly ticking him off.
too many poor
38th
pundits that don't have a clue,
Pedro
lads. They pull the relegation
back up on his
card too
feet.
easily.
We're live on BBC Radio Newcastle.
Tell you what, if there's one job you want to be, and that's a pundit, isn't it? I mean, how easy can it be to get paid millions or
Robin
thousands,
Roofs
whatever
then
it is,
with
to
the
report on
kick.
something that you've
He
seen?
actually throws the
Yeah,
ball
we can ask Chris Sutton. He's a
to
pundit
Troder to
or,
take.
or something like that.
Kick. He passes it out to Reynildo.
Cheers, MACKEM again.
Plays it back
Strangely
in
enough,
to,
you know,
Troder.
the
Then a long
one
ball
game
up
he's
towards
actually
the halfway
forecast us
line.
to get anything
It's
out
headed
of,
on
we got
by
beaten. So
Watchalong to Pedro, out to Neto, back to
Absolutely.
James. James back again to Chalabar or Achimpong. Achimpong. in
Oh,
the
Harry, you
centre
were at the game
to
too. Beat
Chalabar.
4-0. Kibal had his shorts
Chalabar
ripped off.
Looking for Neto down that.
Yeah, because the away fans were in a different place then. We were in the main stand right at the bottom. It's a horrible view.
James then back to
You know, it felt
Chalabar
really
and Achimpong.
claustrophobic. You had the whole
And then to
stand on top of
Enzo's
you.
on the left now, out wide to Garnacho. And
But the away fans
Garnacho,
obviously are in a
Hume
different
in
place
front
now.
of him. Traore comes back as well.
We're
Here's
currently
Enzo,
6th in the league, says
curls the ball
Maureen.
in through and it's put in the air and behind by
Happy with a
Ballard. I think Roofs
draw,
can make
says Doug
saves,
B.
but Ballard taking no chances. The fourth Chelsea corner. And James coming back down to the left.
Very,
here in
very
the
quiet
39th
Stamford Bridge.
Concentration, Nick. Set piece.
it's all the
6 goals from
prawn toast brigade, isn't it?
It is.
Chelsea this season.
Thanks for the 2 subscribers, thank you. Afternoon,
James
David Knight, are you good,
now.
mate? Afternoon,
the-
come on you Black Cats, get a
as
result
Cucurella
today,
and
we'll
Pedro
prove you
Neto
are
make
in the
a
right
run.
division.
Cucurella into the penalty area.
I'll give
Neto
you a
back in the
wave,
box.
MACKEM.
Played to the near post. Enzo's header. It crashes off Garnacho. Did it come off the keeper? Certainly was cleared, but Garnacho was on the end of it on the right side of the 6-yard box. Sunderland managed to get it away.
Every time Chelsea's
Hume
going
slays
forward,
it
you
off
just
back
hear
behind him
Garnacho's name
Reynildo.
getting mentioned all the time,
Out
don't
then
you?
Yeah,
to
he's-
Lefay looking for the run of Isidore.
Nearly.
Chalabar heads it away, cuts it out because Isidore was through. Isidore was through if he got past him. And now with Achimpong, we're into the 40th minute. Chelsea 1, Sunderland 1.
Keep getting meat and mature dating site,
Achimpong
you're being sponsored by
into
them.
the
I wish I would.
Sunderland half to James, just to the right of
I
the
wish I would.
centre circle.
Yeah, they are giving as good as they are getting,
Floats the ball
says
wide,
Gary.
left and beyond Garnacho,
Chelsea 3 in the Premier
behind into the
League.
shed end, the upper half
Yeah,
of
we're
which is all
5th because
safe standing now.
or 4th
It's only
possibly.
a narrow.
We've still got
Lower
248 watching. Hit the
paddock if you like,
thumbs
'cause
up,
that has
thank you.
safe standing
Subscribe
too.
if you're new.
Yeah.
Trying to get to
Robin
5,000
Roofs has the
subscribers
ball.
before Christmas,
Everyone's
but it
pushing
is a long
upfield.
shot. But every subscribe helps.
Robin Roofs puts the ball down on the right side of his
It was a save by the
6-yard
goalie.
box. It was a save, was it, by
Yeah,
Roofs?
yeah.
I hope subs meander.
Well done,
He
Robin
has
Roofs.
his thirst for balls.
The ball floats down here to Cucurella, who gets the ball away from Nordi Mukiele. Ballard wide on the right, gets it back to Roofs. Guiu goes to close down. Roofs gets the ball away. It's
So you're too
Chalobah
kind
who gets
here.
above Lefay. Down to Caicedo, tussling with Isidore. Free kick to Chelsea.
Oh, that's a big side, Gary Bennett.
This is when we
That's because he heard the
concentrate
pints are only
half-time,
£2 where
make
Trevor
the
Coleman
I know.
is.
for half-time.
1-1.
And then we can regroup.
They've responded to conceding early well. Sunderland.
Remember when Chelsea scored early? We beat them 2-1 down there with
So we approach half-time.
Connor Wickham scoring and then Barini penalty. That was
Yeah.
on the
Chalobah
a
with the
miracle
42nd minute.
Gustavo Poyet great escape.
Siddiqui is
Yes,
carried on.
yeah.
Garnacho.
And of course,
Down his left-hand
Connor
side,
Wickham
with
slagged him
Hume
off
in
and he
front of
scored
him.
right when it mattered. I think he scored about 4
Plays it
games on the
back
bounce. He
behind him,
scored, he
Achimpong.
scored 2 against Cardiff
Tries
as
to
well.
slip
We
it
beat them
through.
4-1 or
Xhaka comes
something.
out,
Yeah.
Or
gets
4
the
out.
ball to Isidore, leaves it for
Yep.
Siddiqui. Siddiqui's away here looking for the run of
Yeah.
Traore down the right
Yeah, I
hand
think-
side towards the edge of the penalty area. Traore onto his left foot, curls one at the
Yeah,
keeper, who
Cole
makes the save.
Pemberton. Yeah, I think we all love Gary Bennett's size.
Keeper read it.
He
Went
does his
down,
Wolves impression
made
when
the
we
save.
score.
Gets
Oh,
the
Yeah.
ball out now to Caicedo on the right hand side, but good break by Siddiqui. Caicedo up to
good
the
effort there by
halfway line now.
Siddiqui. Just didn't have
And,
enough power on
leaves
it. But
for Achimpong.
it's nice that we're knocking on the door because the fact, like, it shows you we're here not to be the
Caicedo
whipping boys.
Back to Chalobah.
Yeah.
James, Enzo.
Just
Back
be aware.
to
41 minutes
James,
gone. What's your thoughts,
Hume,
Rob?
quick
Yeah,
glance
we're
over
doing
his
all
shoulder
right.
because
We're doing all
Garnacho
right.
is
You know, we said,
wide on the left
you know,
there.
we
Chelsea in
discussed
the blue and white
the fact
socks
that
as
Chelsea
Neto makes a break towards
never
the border on the
didn't
right.
look that
O'Neill,
good
a strong
last
challenge.
week,
Well done.
and
Foul.
if we took our chances and we took out,
Outrage from the
yeah, we
Chelsea
had one
fans,
really good
but
chance and we
Andy
took
Madley
it.
just
So,
one half look at it.
you know,
And the ball's come back to Chalobah, Achimpong in the centre
Yeah.
circle. Cucurella now just in front of them.
Cheers, Dougie. Hello, Tony O'Reilly. You okay? I know a lot of people don't like
And he
XG, says Mark, but Sunderland FC is leading 0.88 to
back it comes
0.53.
to
Yeah.
Chalobah and Achimpong.
Just because Chelsea
And wide
doesn't
to
mean they're
Garnacho.
not unbeatable. Of
Garnacho.
course not.
Hume in
Absolutely.
front of him. Garnacho
which Trevor
trying to
Coleman,
cut the ball
which
across behind
sergeant's
to
mess?
Enzo. And
I've
now
been into,
Achimpong.
I've been in many.
Traore comes out. Achimpong being forced back, plays it back to Chalobah. Chalobah in the middle of the
aware, the
half.
runner.
Leaves it for Enzo. Pedro is wide on the left here now.
Hume, be aware.
Garnacho's in the box. Enzo to Chalobah in the centre of the midfield with Achimpong.
How are the lads, Big
Passing
Rob?
between themselves.
Doing us proud so
Chalobah
far
now
this
wide
season.
again, looking for James.
Any more
He's wide
updates
on
on any of the
touchline,
scores, or they're all the
cuts inside
same?
to Enzo just rolls it here to
Just
Caicedo,
give me a
back
second.
to
Championship
Chalobah.
score.
He's gonna
Well,
make an attempt.
the barcodes are still 1-0 up to Fulham.
Comfortable save.
So Championship, Blackburn
Palmed over
still
the
1-0
bar.
down to Southampton.
Fifth Chelsea corner.
Bristol City
In the
1-0 up
44th
against
minute,
Birmingham.
from the right-hand side.
So
Neto's
that's a
gonna take it.
change.
Concentrate.
Derby
Again, beware.
1, QPR 0 still.
A minute.
Hull,
To be fair,
Charlton
their
still
set
0
pieces have been quite
pace.
good, Nick.
Oh, they've caused
Smoggies
problems,
are still
yeah.
getting beat. Millwall
minute
have
till
taken the lead against
45.
Leicester.
Here comes the
Millwall have taken the lead against
corner.
Leicester.
Ruff drops it.
Yeah.
And Traore
Oxford
is
are
it? No,
2 up
they're
against
Trowder.
Sheffield
Knocks it high
Wednesday
in the air,
now.
up and under. Caicedo puts it back down
And
here to
Swansea 1,
Cucurella,
Norwich
looking for
1.
Garnacho, but Hume tackles him, but Cucurella runs onto this and
Millwall's
free
taking
kick
the
for
lead.
foul, says the referee on
Leicester's
Garnacho
struggling a bit, like, aren't they?
by Hume. Hume's trying to run away from this. But the free kick is on the left, about 25 yards out. Jacques is speaking to Andy Madley. Michael Proctor's got an issue with the fourth official over that decision. Fourth official's making
Garnacho's on
an
the floor, just
explanation of
pulling
that.
his socks
not a
up.
foul.
Sorts.
That's not a foul.
Yeah,
Look,
a lot
it's
of
not
the
a
places
foul,
I used to drink in the
We've got a
Sergeant's
replay
Mess as
here.
Trevor are now
It's not
shut.
a foul.
Places like
It's
RAF
a foul for
Finningley,
Sunderland.
RAF Carlisle,
That's not a foul.
things
Hume
like that.
stretched and got his foot round the ball. 3 minutes
What?
of added
Oh,
time.
quite a few of them still open.
And I can see why
Coningsby,
Sunderland
Waddington,
bench felt hard done by there.
and the
Hume-
overseas ones, Akrotiri.
So just Sunderland make sure they defend this. It's played out to Garnacho. He sweeps the ball towards the far post and it's caught
Well
by
done.
Robin Ruffs.
Well done, Roof, son. Well done.
Comfortably enough. 30 seconds of the first
Where's he thrown that
minute
to?
played. Oh, it's kicked straight out. Just kept in by Enzo on the far side.
Our point would be absolutely massive. Crikey,
Stay
Ian.
switched on. That's
Yeah.
what they've got to do, Nick. Stay switched
now.
on.
Here's
Don't let him go down the
Garnacho.
line. Don't let him go down the line.
As Hume's gone with him, as has Traore. He's played it back here to Achampong. Achampong across.
Yeah, great
to
tackle
James
try,
in the
Hume, but the ref
centre,
thought
then
different,
wide to
Maureen.
Enzo and Neto. Neto back
Possession
to
69%
James.
Chelsea, 31 Sunderland.
then to
Attempts on goal,
Chalobah.
7 Sunderland,
back to
8.
Reece James.
Shows you we're having a
Goes down
go.
by Xhaka, played out to Neto.
Yeah,
On the far
that's a
side,
nice
he's
that's a
cutting
nice
inside,
mess at
but then pauses a
Waddington.
moment, the Portuguese,
Trevor.
and
I think
James has come on down
one
the
of my
right.
mates was the
Neto to James on the touchline, back to
CMC
Neto.
in the mess at Waddington.
Crosses now, looking for Garnacho, caught by Ruffs.
Look at them all day. Relax, relax, relax. 4,
Minute and a half
5,
or so to go.
I mean, if Sunderland
At the
can get a
first
point,
half.
even a
Chelsea
point,
won,
that is
Sunderland
a massive bonus,
won.
isn't it? What a bonus. If you can get anything
Ball
from
kicked right back up
the
the other
big
end.
boys.
Sanchez out now to
Yeah.
James. James
Yeah.
through to Pedro.
the Sunderland
back
fans,
to
Red and White Army
Chalobah,
rings around
Caicedo,
Stamford Bridge.
and
It's all
then
you
to
can hear is the
James.
Sunderland fans.
Enzo down the right here for Chelsea, halfway inside the Sunderland half. Enzo looks up, he's pushing, urging people to push forwards. James to his right, out to Neto on the touchline. Neto.
I'm pleased with their first half so far.
Andy Sidor's back there with Lefay.
Another performance so far, lads.
Towards the far post. Hume
Says
just
3-star
gently
Reds.
nods it down out to Traore, who's going to try and outrun Achampong. Achampong gets in front of Traore.
Just sat
though,
down to watch a
and
few
slips it
scores come in.
inside.
How you doing? I hope you're
Chalobah
well.
inside the Chelsea half,
Hope you're
into
well,
the centre
3-star
circle.
Reds. You're the Forest fan, aren't you?
King Pong is a good player, isn't he?
Well,
He's got a little bit about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free kick for a foul on Caicedo by Isidore. About 30
Jack has
seconds
got
of
the
first
highest
half
rating, he
left.
always does, doesn't he?
Played out to Garnacho. He's had a good first
Would you make
half,
any
Garnacho.
changes, Rob, half time?
Inside, that's it.
Played it to Caicedo.
What does the team look quite settled out there at the minute?
Chalobah
I think the
wide
team are
to
quite settled,
Neto.
but I
15 seconds
like
of the
to see
minimum 3
some
minutes left.
Talby
Ball played into
come
the
on
penalty
to
area,
replace
blocked by
Traore
head challenge
and
to Xhaka at the edge of the box.
later,
Reinildo.
maybe 70 minutes,
Reinildo
bring
plays
Mayender
now
on
to
for
come
Isidore.
back to Chalobah, under pressure from Xhaka, and it's come all the way back to the goalkeeper just outside the penalty area.
That's
That,
it.
I think, maybe it.
Well
Indeed
done,
it
lads.
is.
It's half time.
That's half time. 1-1. And that bearing in mind that Sunderland conceded in the 4th minute.
Well done, Sunderland.
Good first.
I was expecting possibly the floodgates to open. That's not happened. So it's half time.
That was a good win against Porto, 3-star.
Still not calmed down yet after a win against Porto. All it needs is one win to fire a chain reaction. It was never going to work where Ange Posta superglue. It was just not going to work. He was beat before a ball was kicked. Just the wrong man on the job. Yeah, half time. Maureen Johnson. Sutton's Shears, mate. I was putting the boot in the lads. Sunderland fans beating Chelsea fans. El Nino says Trevor. Andrew, we can't complain about that, but Hume definitely got the ball. Simon says, I'd like to see Brobby get a run second half.
I'm not sure whether he is fully match fit yet,
No, Mr.
Robbie.
Brobby.
He's I think when he joined us, he was carrying a thigh injury or something like that, which is why he's not had a full game yet. But
Any players that's impressed you for Sunderland first half?
Mr. Isidore, definitely. Rolfs is okay. He had a lapse with that goal, but he's been solid at the back. The defence after that early mishap have done all right. Xhaka is just class.
Yeah, brilliant. Traore doesn't have enough pace for me, says Andrew. I'm going to see what some of the social medias are saying. Yeah, I will ask. Someone's just messages on Facebook. I will ask either Nick Barnes. Is there any reason why sometimes the Radio Newcastle commentary's on BBC Sounds and sometimes it's not?
Yeah.
He might know, he might not, because he does the commentary side of things, but he does go on. He's on Radio Newcastle all the time, so he might know.
Yeah.
It seems. What do you think the reason is, Rob? Like I said, somebody just messages about that, not on the chat. What do you think the reason is? Do you think there's some clause in certain games, or do you just think
it could be, but it may be something to do with Radio Newcastle do some games on medium wave only, some games on FM, and it's possible that the FM games are the only ones they're allowed to broadcast or something like that.
Seems a bit weird. Hello, Colin Major. How you doing? Or as Big Davey would say, "You're in, Colin, lad." He's still with us, Big Davey. There he is, top left of the screen. Yeah, Wilson's having a great game, says Andrew Moore. Jacket is standard, exceptional in every way. Any other day, and Ballard would have buried that header early doors. Well, on social medias, lads are standing strong, says Mick. Roofs needs to have a better distribution, but happy so far. Held our own, said Simon. Alex says more than holding our own. Jamie says excellent considering we're playing against 12. Just look as likely to score next, playing well, says Lewis. John says really happy with that. We've come such a long way and I love it. Excellent, says Stuart. Poor goalkeeping, unfortunately, for their goal, but since then we've been great. But yeah, Stuart, poor defending as well, mate, leading up to that. You know, it's not just the goalie, it was bad. Kevin says can't sit back, we need to keep pushing. Timing of subs is crucial. Bit of a silly goal to give away, but we've done well overall. Yeah, the overall feel around Sunderland fans is they're pretty pleased with that. And why wouldn't they be? I see you put in the MACKEM CABBIE chat that you've gone 3-1, 2-1 to Sunderland winner. 3-star Reds, Deesh and the entire coaching staff, all ex-Forest players, looking like they are enjoying training. Yeah, I've got a funny feeling you'll pull away from the bottom three, Nottingham Forest. Like you can't tell me you qualified for a European spot last season and then you're just where you are now. Doesn't add up, does it? Here's the goal coming in from a long throw in for Sunderland again. It was a headed. It was funny. Somebody struck the ball, looked as if it was going in, and just like went like a pinball in the Chelsea penalty area. Yeah, the Chelsea goalkeeper's gone daft, saying that there was Sunderland players infringing with the site for that goal. I don't know. He's a good. He's Ebenezer good. You still hear us okay, Rob?
I can. I'm just getting the
No, that's fine.
Back on the laptop. I'll have to change the charger around.
We've still got this managerial experience through FIFA games. Sure, it wasn't so beautiful. Taking my morning heart meds before second half, says Doug. Garnacho looks like Mr. C, yeah. It was Traore pinged the ball into the box. Yeah, it looked as if that was going in. It was Traore, was it? Well, we've got certainly now to be afraid of. We're putting a hell of a better show than what we did against Man U. First half. I mean, really, Roofs hasn't really had that much to do.
No, that.
He's come out for a few crosses, caught them from corners and that, but
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's right. I've got the commentary on again now, so I'm not got two cabbies, one in one ear, one in t'other ear.
just chat away at the chat if you want, Rob. I'm just going to go to the toilet and have a bit of refreshment.
Yeah, not a problem. Right, let's have a look through. Yeah, MACKEM. Xhaka is absolutely immense. I didn't think one signing could have so much effect on a team, but my God, he has. He has had a hell of an effect on the team. Yeah, and I think to answer Gary Hoyle, yeah, I don't think we are whipping boys. I think, it's. I think the team have shown so far in the 8 games we've played so far that they can hold their own against most teams. And even the games we've lost through defensive lapses and not taking chances when we had them. So, you know, but let's be realistic here. Teams like Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham Hotspur to a certain extent, teams that we're not expected to beat. So anything we pick up against those teams, either home or away, is an absolute bonus for us. We just need to make sure we pick up lots of other points against teams where we are expected to get something. Sounds simple, but relatively simple. But yeah, over the moon with the way the season's gone so far. Yeah, I would agree with David Knight. We do need to make sure the concentration's there at the beginning of the second half. That's because we are aliens, Maureen Johnson. Because we're not from the blessed south. Scare the life out of them, that's why. There's a cracking skit on I think you can get it. I saw it on Facebook, but it's from the team that do comedy news program, and it was an interview from somebody from Sunderland who was wandering around in London saying hello to people, and they were calling the police on him because he was being friendly. Yeah, I think Gary Hoyle, I would agree. I hope they get a decent owner in. This talk of it being a fan-led takeover, that would be nice. But the problem is fan-led takeovers normally don't have the amount of money to throw at players.
Carlisle's
Yeah,
still a goal down.
yeah, 3-star Reds. Yeah, considering the issues we had a few years ago where the club was in a bit of a mess, um, and players were, you know, drinking like fish, not putting the effort in. Uh, the new owner, Kirill, has he sorted it out, and the club are in a good position. And the fact that we can spend, 160 million quid on players and not risk really going bankrupt because of the way the club do it is phenomenal. I have been to Lucas Gary Hoyle, but not. It was a very short visit. It was literally doing an inspection, so I was only there for about an hour and a half.
Any thoughts on Sunderland's worst ever sign and Rodwell for me?
But he
Will
was a
Grigg,
good he was a good player, but he was a pillock.
He was. I
And
think what let Rodwell down was his attitude, wasn't it?
yeah, it was the same attitude that affected a certain Swedish player who used to play at Newcastle United until fairly recently. Thought he was
Yeah.
just thought he was too good for the club. Wasn't putting the effort in. Didn't need to. He was on a ridiculous amount of money a week. Why would he? Why make the effort if you're going to get paid anyway? So and it's just a bad attitude.
Another bad sign was Will Grigg, especially all the hype we got when we got him.
Yeah,
Talk about anticlimax, and let's not forget that was in League One as well.
Yeah, did nothing, did he?
No, I always remember one of his first games. I think we were playing Blackpool, and it was clear. He went round the goalkeeper. He only had the goal to beat. There was nobody around him for miles around, and he put it wide.
Yeah.
Danny Graham, that's another one. We've had a few.
Yeah, I think his best goal came off his backside against Everton, didn't it?
I think so, But he worked hard. I mean, he just didn't know where the goal was. Gateshead 0-2, row 2. Gateshead are a funny side. I like Gateshead. I always like keep an eye out for them, but they just can't seem to kick on. But the time when they did, I think they got to the Wembley final. They weren't allowed to enter because the ground weren't up to scratch. Altidore was a funny one, Doug. The fans actually liked Altidore. Do you know what I mean? He just couldn't score.
Yeah, Dozy Altidore. Yeah.
You know, the fans did take to him. The
Kingfishers does have a point there, though, Cabbie. It wasn't as bad as Michael Owen at up the road, was it?
He scored against us, Michael Owen, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just when I watch that Sunderland Till I Die, and I just cringe when they're trying their best to get Will Grigg in. If you're screaming at the telly, aren't you, saying, "Don't go for him, don't go for him."
As Chris Rigg and Harrison Jones.
Let's go. Nacho comes back. Anybody know why Chelsea doesn't have any sponsors on the shirts?
Does it have something to do with gambling?
I don't know. I have no idea.
But then again, if Sunderland got their logo on the shirt, because that's a betting site, isn't it? W88.
Because there's such a big income for the team. I don't know. There must be a reason why. Yeah.
So maybe their sponsorship is the shirt rather than the logo on the shirt. They're probably getting a lot of money off whoever it is who does their shirts.
Comes on, does a little sprint through the cones. Isidore comes across to. Well, he's come across to Pete Brand on the touchline.
I think the Chelsea
manager
knows that
MACKEM made a very valid point there.
I think one thing he wants to do
sign
he's also going to try
somebody
to
called Maradona.
start on the front foot again in the second half.
Signed Marangoni instead. I think we got there.
Because I think this is a game which you'll be looking to win.
And this is a second half which Sunderland can't go to sleep again early doors.
Yes, just remember, people, the Bucks going back tonight, so you get an hour less in bed in the
Chelsea
morning.
got us underway. We're looking.
Yeah, don't forget to put your cocks back at 2 o'clock this morning.
Sorry, I'll rephrase that. You get an hour more in bed in the morning.
Yeah.
At the foot of the Matthew Harding
And they'll take it back off you again come March.
This afternoon, Chelsea, of course, all in blue, white socks.
Don't have an early goal giveaway, please, Sunderland.
Down
like
the right
half.
touchline, quite a long one up to Isidore. Cucurella heads it down. Hume has got himself pushed quite a long way forwards into the Chelsea half.
Chelsea do not have a front of shirt sponsor because the club is holding out for a top tier deal worth £60 million per season.
Garnacho, who opened the scoring in this game this afternoon
there you go,
after 4 minutes. But Isidore scored his 4th of the season to equalise in the 22nd minute. 1-1. There's never been a draw at Stamford Bridge in the Premier League in this specific fixture.
Thanks for the subscriber, thank you. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Let's see if we can get
back down
channel to 100 likes. I nearly said 1,000 likes.
And back to the goalkeeper. He leaves it for Chalobah. Out to
Chopra,
James.
another one.
Closed down by Lefay. Played into Caicedo. And Caicedo up to Cucurella, who's again pushed up through midfield.
Hi, sorry, Cole, I
He's
forgot
in
to
middle
reset
of
the timer.
Sunderland half. He's gone wide to Garnacho.
Miles away.
Humes backing
It's all
up in.
sorted now.
Garnacho crosses, and it's headed away by Trauder, stabbed away again by Lefay as Pedro was looking to get on the end of it, and now it could possibly break for Lefay. He turns.
Let's go mental. Stephen Vincent's in the house.
Trauder back to Ballard. Didn't quite run for Sunderland then.
Great
It's
pass.
been played out now by Ballard to Hume.
Yeah,
Hume
Real
over the
Madrid
goal
signing
line.
Robbie
Hume still
Keane
going.
instead of Roy
Rolling it
Keane,
out now
yeah.
to Traore on the right hand side.
Lefay.
Mind you, Robbie
Traore,
Keane
Lefay
wasn't a bad
waving for
player.
it.
He
It's swept in,
just
headed in
don't
the
think
air
he was
though
quite
by
Real Madrid.
Chalabar,
But
and then headed in again in the air by Chalabar, back to Achampong, and it's nodded down to Isidore, tries to just chip it over his shoulder, but into
How's
the
St
path
Ninian's Bridge,
of
Stephen?
Chalabar, who plays out to Garnacho, and now Chelsea on the counter, with Xhaka trying to track back with Chalabar, with the Garnacho.
Cheers, MACKEM
making
Ian.
a great tackle.
Over 100 not liked or
Superb
subscribed, so
tackle by
please be
Xhaka.
kind and hit
He
the like
comes away
button.
with the
Thank you
ball,
very much,
rolls it
MACKEM
down the
Ian.
right here now to Mukiele, and he's into the Chelsea half. Still 1-1. We're in the 48th minute. And now on to Traore, running it into Mukiele, squared it, looking for Isidore, cut out by...
There's another side from
Caicedo,
Benny.
and a throw.
No subs, I don't think.
We had that discussion on the
Nope.
radio last night, Vic. What's Michaeli doing up
David
there?
Knight, right, let's keep you
Staying
wits
up there
about
for the
you.
throw now.
Bimson's cheesed off, missed my
Excellent
coach
run.
at St Ninian's Bridge is shot. Oh, not again.
Just a long throw in the first half
it.
led to a goal. Mukiele
Did you
is
not
gonna
get
take
your
another long
electric
throw
wheelchair or your electric buggy through there, no?
at the foot of the...
No, I don't think there's any
Opposite
subs, is
stand.
there, Rob?
no, not
much
yet.
Run up here.
Not yet.
Not that he needs a huge run up. And he hurls it
Brian
into the
Blackcat,
penalty area.
Cabbie,
headed
best
powerfully out
commentator
by
in the
Chalabar,
Northeast.
actually. And there'll be another
Cheers
throw
for
to
that,
Sunderland,
Brian.
much further back to Mukiele. And
Granite Jacker.
Traore is coming across in
Granite
support.
Jacker.
Mukiele hasn't got a huge amount of other
So
options
grapes
but
by
to go
their
long,
keepers.
unless he picks out Xhaka. It goes back
Ballard's
to
up
Siddiqui.
there, isn't he?
He's going to stay up. Mukiele, short pass to Xhaka, throw to Xhaka. Back to Siddiqui on the halfway line.
Got to agree with Gary Bennett. This game's up
Is
for the win,
making
Rob.
his way back now.
Oh, it is. It
Russ
is, you know.
sends the ball down the left wing.
As I say, the
Lefay
table
tries
doesn't
to head
lie.
it away from Reece James.
And there's
Comes
nothing
back to
between the two
Chalabar.
teams
And Lefay
other
is
than a
there
few
to put
goals
pressure on him. And he's got the
in the
ball
league.
off him. Lefay did really well there. And now he's put Chelsea on the back foot again, and it's stabbed out.
I see they have the away kit back on
Well
sale.
done.
Would love to get a book
Excellent.
from South African Post. You know, I've not even purchased
Chalabar's
any of the
trying to-
Sunderland tops yet.
Argue with the referee that it was Lefay who got the
Oh,
last touch.
slacking.
Siddiqui's whipping up the away fans.
It's because they're not cheap.
Lefay being
just bought
spoken
me-
to by the
got me
referee.
PC.
Free kick.
It's a free kick in the end. It's not the throw. He's given the
Where's Xhaka? He's not
kick for
taking
the
it.
challenge.
Football
Xhaka's not
shirts aren't
taking it.
cheap.
What's going on?
Xhaka's going to score here. Xhaka's in the penalty area. He's almost on the penalty spot. Lefay's going to take the free
Best in
kick. It's a
Carlisle,
foot in
anyway.
from touch. And Chelsea trying to hold a line 7 yards out here. A lot of movement from Sunderland.
Quality in.
Lefay puts this
Get
ball
your head
across
on it.
towards the far post, but it's
Corner.
headed away by Pedro for Sunderland's first corner.
Those all the did class
First
there,
corner
like.
of the game. Xhaka's going
Corner
to take
time.
this from the right.
Yet again to Sunderland fans making all the noise.
Good quality ball in.
And the best analysis from
Siddiqui
Rob, says
back out in
Dougie Stewart.
midfield, Traore and Lefay at the edge of the
Really,
penalty
he was
area.
weather forecast.
Maresca's not standing up this half, is he?
He's
Be
whipped
as
in
good as he
low.
ever were, mate.
Achampong, well,
I
he
love-
lost sight of it for a moment, but it's come out to Garnacho to clear. And bounces over the halfway
Oh,
line. And it could
Siddiqui,
break
why didn't you
for
go for it?
Neto here, and Garnacho's in the middle. Garnacho now, Siddiqui in front of him, and it's stabbed away by Mukiele. He's not best pleased with Siddiqui.
Tell you what, got away with that. What was he doing?
Well, I think Garnacho's down.
Great to
No,
see
it's
someone
not,
giving
it's
it a
not
go. Tis
Garnacho.
flying, absolutely.
Mark Gui.
It's Guiu, isn't it?
Gui.
No, it's not even
No,
Guiu.
it's not him.
It's
Enzo.
Neto, Enzo Fernandez.
Fernandez, that's it.
Oh, he's fine. He's up on his feet. But yeah, going back to the break.
What was he doing? Siddiqui
What's
goes
the
to
score,
ball.
MACKEM, on the
Tough,
rugby?
tough. Tell you what, they should have punished us. Bad pass.
Enzo's come across.
Oh, we've hit 104 likes. Thank you.
Yeah, Hull have taken the lead against
Someone
Charlton
saying
now.
something about a knock in the face.
Hull have taken the lead against Charlton.
24-year-old former Benfica player, Argentinian.
I think Charlton got a
Lefebvre.
decent win last week.
Behind him, Renildo. Renildo
did.
back to Hertrauder. Hertrauder
Smoggy's
now
still getting
to
beat.
Dan
Who
Ballard.
did Charlton win
no.
against?
Ballard up to the halfway line, wide on the right-hand side
It was
is
a good
Cayley.
win.
Down to Hume. Tried
Was
to
it not
get it to
Leicester?
Traore. He's got the Traore, and now he's played it back to McKayley.
Check it, have to look back on
And
it.
McKayley back again to Dan Ballard. Ballard to Hertrauder. Hertrauder now over the halfway
Sheffield
line.
Wednesday still
Renildo's
getting beat.
wide on the left. Enzo comes
they
back
are.
on. Here's Hertrauder. Nearly got caught by Enzo coming in, running in behind him. But Hume in the centre circle to McKayley. McKayley looking for Lefebvre, and
We
he
could go for
tangles
this,
with
you know, Rob.
Cucurella and fouls the
Yeah,
Spaniard.
I mean, no reason
Free
why
kick to
not.
Chelsea. 53rd minute.
As long as
Fairly
we keep the
frenetic
back
start
tight.
to the second half, and Sunderland substitutes warming up, or they will be about to.
David Knight,
Rick,
Sunderland FC should
O'Neill,
give you a set of
Neil
up-to-date
and
shirts for the good work that you do. Come on, admin, do the right thing.
Achampong comes out with the ball up to Cucurella, but it's won back by Sunderland. Xhaka
Something I
behind
don't
him is
own these
McKayley.
days is a Sunderland
And
shirt. I've got
McKayley
polo shirts with
Trying
the
to
club
weave
crest
his way
on,
away
but
from Pedro, does so, slips the ball inside to
don't
Hume.
own a
Back to
football
Ballard.
shirt. But then
Ballard
again,
now.
60-odd-year-old wearing a
Squeeze
football
tried to get the
shirt
ball off him.
always
Whipped it up
looks
to
so
the
good.
halfway line, looking for Siddiqui,
Cheers,
but Chelsea
Kingfisher.
win it back.
Sheffield Wednesday
Out to
have
Neto
scored,
here on
have
the
they?
right with Renildo. And Renildo's having to try and get in front of Pedro Neto.
Yeah,
And there's a bit
1-2
of
now.
pushing, and the referee
But,
and the assistant,
They're losing 1-2.
finally concur there's a
The
free kick
Zaya,
to be-
yeah, they're getting beat
what's he rolling
1.
for?
Sheffield 1, Oxford 2.
And Neto is
But Sheffield have had
kicking his
most of the
feet on
game.
the floor, holding his face.
60% against 40%.
You've won the free kick,
But
man.
they've only had 2 shots on target all
So,
game.
free kick
So,
wide on the right.
What year was your uncle the team announcer, MACKEM?
Not far from the corner.
26-0. Thanks to the
think
played.
Ronaldo's
It's got to
best
be
pleased
New
with it.
Zealand or somewhere, is it?
Upshot of that.
Fulham have equalised, says Daytona
Lefebvre
Fire.
and Traore,
That'd be good.
two
Oh, they
man
have. Lukic.
wall at the edge of the Sunderland
And
penalty
Fulham have
area.
had more of the game.
54th minute.
You said before, didn't you, that Fulham then
So it's
they're
James
they're a
leaving it for
difficult side to
Neto.
play against.
Concentration.
They are
here,
these
boys.
days. They are these days.
Joins, well, he has a word with Cucurella in his ear and then jogs back Reece James.
Millwall have missed a pen
We
against
know
Leicester.
they're a threat, Chelsea, from set pieces. Neto and James over this particular
All you
free
can
kick
hear with the Sunderland
from
fans,
the
Rob.
right-hand side. James's right arm raised
It's
briefly.
the same
He
as
whips
with
this in and
what it was
Cucurella
like
tried
at
to
Man
get his head on
United.
the end of it.
Yeah.
Sunderland get it clear.
Well defended.
Well, you can see what the
Excellent.
You
conversation was
didn't hear
about.
a damn
now.
thing from the home
Sunderland
fans.
did well there.
Plus
to
they're
get
too
that
busy
ball clear.
stuffing prawn sandwiches down
Prawn,
those
prawn
roads.
toast. Love this Europa League, says 3-star Red.
Chelsea won,
Didn't get to see
Sunderland won.
Forest live on TV, yeah.
55th
Yeah.
minute. And Mayenda's going to have a little jog down the touchline as well.
Don't like Newcastle, says Fly. We like to see the tunes mourning.
At the
They
back
don't
for
mourn,
Chelsea, Chalabar back to goalkeeper Robert Sanchez.
I think you're right,
Big
Gary
Spaniard,
Hoyle.
6'6".
I think if Chansiri had
Capped
gone
three
about it in
times
the
by
right way,
Spain, lays the ball off on the right to Enzo.
Sheffield
Oh, now
Wednesday
surely
could have
Neto's gonna
been
be
massive.
penalised for tugging.
But
Cheers, Martin.
Renildo
the number
down,
of
but the referee's saying
times
6
you've
at one,
had
half dozen of the other there.
these foreign owners
Here's
come in, Cardiff was
Hertrauder to
one,
Renildo, looking for Xhaka out to
where they
Siddiqui, trying
just
to flick it through for
think
Xhaka's
it's,
run. But Sanchez
you know, they
will,
can not put
run
money
back,
in, take money
this at
out,
his feet, the goalkeeper who's all in black and grey.
and
Chelsea
to
can
a
shoot
certain
James
extent
off.
flog the ground off as well, and then rent it back, which is a nice tax fiddle.
I would
But,
imagine it'll be the young lad.
You know, when somebody like the revenue come in and
Valdez,
say,
is it?
can I have some money back, please?
I'm not sure.
They haven't got the money to pay them back.
Escobaldo, yeah.
So, you know, it leads to big problems for the
Young
club.
lad.
As the ball whipped away by McKayley,
Absolutely.
I would imagine he'll come on this right hand side.
18-year-old winger, yeah, Estevallo. It is indeed. Estevallo is going to come on for
Surprised
Chelsea.
Middlesbrough's losing still
Highly
against
thought
Wrexham,
of.
mind.
Yeah. When you say
Newcastle
Wrexham
won,
are
Fulham won at St James's Park. Here's Garnacho down
I
the
think
left of
asking
the
for 3
Sunderland
promotions
penalty
off the
area.
belt
Back out
for
to
Wrexham would be too much.
Yeah.
But
Champong
they're
to put the ball
not
into
a
the
bad,
box,
you know,
cleared
they're a
again by
well-run
Sunderland.
club these days.
Jogged back by Caicedo to the halfway line.
Backed by some
I wonder if it'll be
fairly
Enzo, do you think
wealthy
he comes
actors.
off?
Who's their manager again?
Bring Neto off.
Okay,
So-
Ballard
Different.
clearing.
Ensign?
Straight to Cucurella. Now with
Well-
Garnacho, sweeps one over the top
Oh,
into the Matthew Harding stand.
He'll bring Neto off, will he?
Phil Parkinson.
that's in Parkinson.
Enzo Moresco Festival.
Cabby, you're nailed on for top comment, yeah. Ballard late goal, I think, just need a corner.
18 years old, signed from Palmeiras.
Yeah.
Brian Blackheart, thank you. Dougie Stewart, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much indeed.
So the substitution being made, and
Thanks for the
Garnacho.
subscriber. $4,000 sixes, 666 now.
actually surprises me.
Very much.
Neto's going on the other side. He's got no change out of Reynaldo, has he?
No.
I tell you what, he's been strong.
As long as Ballard does not mess his hair up. This has sent a message to
He's
other
not happy,
teams
he's
already,
gonna
says
throw.
Doug. Flying says, I just hope
Fully
Garnacho
understand
doesn't
why.
score.
I don't think he's done anything wrong. If anything, he's been a real
Wipe
threat.
the grin off his face, the snake.
Scored the opening goal. And Alejandro Garnacho
And now also
comes
252
He's not happy.
people
off. You can
watching.
tell by the look on his face, he's not pleased.
He's not pleased.
In fact, he just
Oh, 666 double.
plonks himself down in his seat.
Well, that's lucky Garnacho's
Robin
off.
Ruffs
I'm
with the
surprised
goal
he's
kick
off,
then.
man, because I think he's been a pain in the
58th
backside for Sunderland.
Estevao is on now on the far side. And Ruffs urging
He's
everybody.
not happy, Garnacho. I like
forwards.
shaking his head as he politely
Kicks.
applauds the
We lose
Chelsea
sight of
fans.
it up above us because we're so
Yeah,
low down
Skunks won,
underneath
Fulham
the roof
won.
of the tier. It comes down to Hume, and now Neto with Cucurella into the middle to Guiu, and it's played back onto the halfway line.
I've already heard Guiu's name, have you?
Chalabar.
I haven't heard him mentioned.
Chalabar leaves it for James.
3-star
Closed
Reds.
down
Cabby
by
was a charity set up in
Lefay.
Big Davy's memory. I would like to
Chalabar
donate a
again
few
in the
quid if there is
centre
one.
circle.
I will
Isidore
get in
in
touch,
front of him.
3-star. Cheers, mate.
Back to James, wide
I'll have a
now
word
to
with Kev,
Estevao.
fella, alright?
And he's got Reynaldo in front of him. He just whips it back.
But, thanks, that's a
to
good.
James. Looking to get it
Very
down
generous of
to
you, mate.
Guiu with Ballard. They wrestle at the edge of the penalty area. Guiu's holding off Ballard. In runs Siddiqui, gets the ball
Yeah,
for
no.
Ballard.
Well done,
Guiu's
referee.
left on the floor. Lefay back inside to Xhaka. Xhaka showed a little bit too much.
Interesting
Caicedo recovered and gets the ball
discussion
to Lefay.
on Monday's
Isidore, can he
Premier
get
League
away?
show.
But sliding in as Champong makes the challenge and
about
gets the ball away
how
from Isidore.
Let's Get Carried Away has been picked up by an awful
Fraction
lot
of a second away from
of
pushing through.
sites
But
and
now at the other end, Neto rolling it down.
Yeah,
to
it has,
the
I've
penalty.
noticed that.
Cucurella in towards
Um,
Guiu, and now Estevao, and it's put out for a corner.
Corner kick.
Swung his left foot at it, but couldn't get it on target. And suddenly it's speeding up.
It's the Dulux dog, says Trevor. You're
1-1
welcome, 3-star.
1-1.
Hello, bounty hunter. He's been a pain in the arse for Man United, aye.
James
MACKEM,
going
when we
down.
played Liverpool, he arranged for my mum
Take
to
the
go
corner
for a
on the
meal
left,
with Liverpool
concentration
team on
in, Nick.
Friday. Got an autograph frame photo of a Liverpool team.
Again,
James.
That's that,
no
like.
free headers. They try to play it into
Jack
the
Clark
near post,
scores
then
in
for a
Ipswich
flick
win
on.
over West Brom. Ah, right.
Cucurella coming back in here to
know that.
that near post
There you
where it's
go.
whipped in here, headed
Good
away
header.
strongly by who was it? Traore,
How's
I think.
Bounty? Is he
Back
pleased with the
across.
performance so far, Rob?
Line up.
Yes, he's a
Not
happy
in the
boy.
assist, he's kept his flag down.
Because
Estevao
Dad's
slips it
team's
inside
winning, so,
to
or
João
Dad's team's
Pedro.
not getting beat.
It's headed away by Ballard. In goes James. He's going to whip it in with his left foot here. And Ruffs managed to
touch,
just get a
good
palm
touch.
to it. It comes down
I
to
think he's
Lefay
only in here
at the
because
edge of
his
the area.
favourite
He
room in
slipped
the
it
house
away
is closed
here,
at the
just
moment.
kept in and
The
put out
bathroom
by
one.
Estevao for a
That's
throw.
the downstairs
Well, he's a fair
bathroom,
traveller.
yeah.
Is that because it's a cold floor he likes?
Yeah, it's fully tiled, so and it's got no windows, so it's fully enclosed and it's nice and cool in there. Bloody freezing in the middle of winter though.
Yeah, it will be.
Half an hour or so to go. And Reynaldo
I was just saying to Cabby at the
throw
beginning,
back to Crowder.
the
Crowder
broadcast
lifts
that
this up
I don't
to the halfway
recognise a
line.
lot of the
Champong
Chelsea
down
team.
to
No, I don't
Chalabar.
either.
Esteval, never heard of him.
It back to Mukele, up to Traore with Isidore, back to Traore, who played it out wide.
Another big
Whipped it away.
orgasmic sigh from Gary Bennett there.
Chelsea on the right. Now Sunderland are looking at a change here. Not sure what.
50-50 challenge there from
Isidore in front of him.
Isidore there.
Chalabar.
Probably get boots for that.
Toe to toe, both going. They both did exactly the same. Slid in with feet first.
Down the right wing, just in front of Enzo Moresco.
Could have been nasty. Cheers, Gordon. Yeah, the substitutions. Estevio replaces Ergerano Garnacho.
Sunderland has
Come on for Traore.
And now we're gone.
They need an outlet, don't they, at the moment?
Cheers, Kingfisher. And the Sunderland fans are still
CABBIE in the last few weeks has offered them that as a substitute in the second half. And now, just slip past Isidore to Chalabar to James.
So 231 votes on the poll. 38% says Sunderland win. Draw says 21%. Sorry, a draw says 41%, and a lose only 21%.
Back to Chalabar, James again inside his own half still.
I don't think there's one Sunderland fan on this planet that will be mourning about a draw.
Chelsea in the blue.
Nope.
He slips it to James. To the
No
right
changes to the scores in the championship at the moment.
Estival.
Is there not?
And
No, National
just
League
slips it into the
wise,
middle again
Hartlepool
to
still one
Chalabar.
up against Solihull Mirrors.
Chalabar.
Yeovil
foot on the
one up
ball.
against
Wide
Carlisle.
again to James. Estival's just in front of him. He's just slipped it
York
through to the
one,
Brazilian.
Halifax one.
He passes it into the middle to Enzo.
You can't
And
dabble,
Enzo
you're going to hear Sunderland fans. Bet
wide
Jack
on the
Clark's
left
kicking
end
himself
to
for leaving.
Neto. Again,
And it
quick
does
pass
make
and
you
go
wonder,
with
and it makes you
Kukurea
wonder
back
about
to Achampong, and now Enzo.
Do you know, I don't think Jack
Watson as well.
Yeah, I know.
Closed down by Lefay.
I don't think Jack Clark would have got in this squad.
Penalty area in the touchline. He
I don't
slips
think he
past
would.
Lefay, puts
No.
it
I
onto
don't
the
think he
far
would.
post.
Watson might.
Punched away strangely
Watson might.
Great
by
punch.
Roofs, and Kukureya's trying to
That's
say
a
he's
great
punched to the
punch.
face, but that was a very good punch clear. I'm not even sure there was contact, but the ball is still in play. Neto's trying to get the ball in here, which he does, and it will bounce out for a throw.
That's a great
to
punch.
Sunderland. Kukurea is still down.
He's-
The referee
Hands
is
are
waving
brilliant.
every appeal
Hell of a
away.
punch,
for
what are you
that.
talking about?
He's got to go and punch the ball.
And I'm sure that's what he did. I'm going to see a replay
Aussies.
here because it
Aussies had a good team,
didn't
haven't
look
they?
to me
It's a hell of a
from
punch,
here
that.
like there was any contact.
Chelsea
but
play rolling around all over the
see.
place like it's friggin'
Towery's
Big Daddy
about to
against
come on.
giant stacks. Get up.
Kukureya's getting treatment.
He never got touched, man.
Yeah, MACKEM, yeah.
Is giving
Funnily enough,
impromptu
that's
coaching
something
lesson.
that I always remember about Roker Park was the
1-1
camera stand on the top of the clock stand. That must have been, it was bad enough in the ground when it was the middle of winter, let alone standing on the roof of one of the stands. Must have been. You can understand why John Watson used to always wear a sheepskin coat.
He's done all right,
Yeah,
actually, this
you were
afternoon.
right
He's
on the
done
top
better
there,
than he
weren't
has
you?
done in the last
And it made me laugh. The ladders, the metal ladders that had to pull down on the
Towery
clocks, on the paddocks
something
to climb up there.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
assumes
So I think you could only get up there by externally. Outside, you could only get up by climbing them ladders at the back.
hasn't
You
he?
could.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
wonder if there'll be a little bit of a
Because
switch
the
around
broadcasting
with Lefay.
vans used to park outside.
Traore applauded
right.
off by the Sunderland fans. The shed end.
Cracking view, though. What a view! But you won't get many warm days at Walker Park, I tell you.
No, that's the one thing I'm
Shakes the hands of
not
Michael
looking
Proctor,
forward
Regis
to
Deluci,
moving
Charlie
back to the
Vaccaro.
northeast for is the weather is not quite as nice, and
He's up on
it's
his
definitely
feet,
not as
walking
warm as it
around
is
the
down in
pitch.
the
Seemingly
southwest.
no worse for Robin Ruff's
Um,
knockout punch.
Probably drier, but
Went
it's
hard
normally
enough.
about 5 degrees colder. And
That's
having
it.
lived on the med for
Don't be like that.
I can't condone
9 or 10
that
years,
sort of comment.
cold is something
Don't
I
be like that.
don't cope with too well these
Esteban
days.
into Enzo.
Me neither.
Drops to Lefay.
Durham diver Job is
And
going to be sent out
Siddiqui.
on loan.
He
Will we
finds
take him
Isidore,
back?
Trying to get it back to side. He just ran over the ball.
I don't think he'd get in this squad.
No, I don't think he would.
Chelsea on this right hand side. James.
He was all right last season,
was
but
frustrating.
he was hit and
hurled the
missy,
ball back to
and I
Chalabar.
just don't think he'd get in this
Over
team.
to Neto, back to Chalabar.
Cheers,
James
MACKEM.
again.
Still 138 not
James
liked or
on the
subscribed.
halfway
Come on,
line
lads
on
and
the right.
lasses.
Plays it back to
Cheers, MACKEM.
Chalabar.
Yeah, Talby's on, says Maureen. Yeah, Carlisle have equalised, have they?
Here's
Cheers, Daytona.
getting the ball up towards Guiu.
Traore
Got to get in front of
off Talby
Estevao's pushed Renildo over.
Renildo, I tell you what,
Yeah,
season
Carlisle
pro, innit?
equalised.
Oh,
Who
he knew what he
scored
was
it?
doing there.
Traores did all right today, mind Rob.
Exactly what he was doing
Yeah,
there.
he has. He's not been as bad.
I mean,
No.
we've got to
He's
give him
done well at
praise.
left back, hasn't he?
We've got to give him praise because he's had a bit of
Neto's got
criticism.
No change out
He
of
has.
him at all.
Chelsea no rush to go forward here, like they're just
Regisbury's like
knocking the ball left and right deep in their own half.
So in some ways, left wing back ideally
Best
suited
place
to
for it to be
Renildo.
played,
That's
isn't
not
it?
where he plays
In their half.
international football. The ball headed out. by-
Offside.
67 minutes on the
offside
clock
was
coming up. What's your thoughts,
huge,
Rob?
actually.
Yeah, we're doing
Free
all
kick
right.
then to-
We're doing all right.
to Chelsea.
Early
1-1.
blip from the defence,
Stamford
but
Bridge.
since then we've held our
Ball
own.
whipped by Cucurella down the left wing. Neto
Simple as
chasing
that.
it as is Hume.
We've not been
McKay's
smashed to
gone back
pieces, have we?
as well.
No,
Neto
absolutely
still
not.
has it, plays it back
Might
to
shut-
Cucurella.
might shut
into the
certain
middle of
mags up.
Caicedo. Caicedo's
course,
going to try a
it's not
shot
over
in towards
yet.
Enzo into the hands of Robin Roofs. Fairly comfortable save by Roofs. Eye on
How
the ball.
important Roos to Sunderland, like.
He's cracking keeper,
Roofs
isn't
with this big kick.
he? Might
Lefebvre with his
be
eye on it. Gets his foot to it. Did well there. but he
possibly
has to
the
get
best bit
quickly
of
back.
business we did in the
Behind,
summer,
he's pulled Reece
other than
James
Xhaka.
down. Just caught hold of him, tugged
Chelsea
him
running
down.
out of ideas, says
Free
Kingsford.
kick to Chelsea on the right, quickly taken by Trevor Chalabar.
They are, but they've still got that quality up front. They
Over
still can be
Champong.
dangerous. We've got to be on our guard.
Chimpong out to Cucurella.
Yeah, Durham Diver I
To
was. I
Chimpong
was
and
based
Chalabar.
at, I was
James
I was a
urging it
senior,
to be played to
senior
him.
weather
Wants it played
forecaster
on,
at
he wants to get on,
Aquatiri,
wants to get on up to the halfway line.
2003 to
Out here to
2006.
Enzo on the right with
Then I was
Estevayo
back
on
there
the
as the
touchline.
principal
Back to James
meteorological
Lowe.
officer between
James with his
2012 and
foot on the ball, then out to
2016.
Enzo, comes
But I
off
also
the
did a
fade as
couple
he
of
tried to
years
play it
as
forwards.
principal Met officer
Enzo still
in
has it for
Gibraltar,
Chelsea, back to
10 to
Chalabar
12
in the
as well,
centre
Oh, did you?
circle.
and had 4 years in Germany as
Past the
the
halfway mark in the
senior Met officer at the British
second
Forces
half.
Germany between 2006 and
cutting in,
2010.
trying to
I
get
just
the
didn't
ball
work in the
through
UK
here,
for
but
14 years.
McKay's got it,
Well
pushing
done.
it,
Right.
flicking
Very
it to
nice.
Talby.
Very nice
Talby is on
indeed,
the
Rob.
right.
Regis LeBrie looking
And here he
pensive
is
from
again
Cornwall.
inside to Hume. Hume trying to drive forwards inside to Xhaka. Xhaka looking for Hume down that right wing, but cut out by Caicedo.
Yeah, I used to always
into
remember the
Enzo.
pink.
Back
I used to love reading the pink.
Chimpong.
And the sports meal, well,
Now
from because
Enzo
I
again
was
in the centre.
south of
James.
Sunderland, it was a choice
Looking
between the
on,
pink or the sports meal,
Chalabar,
which was also pink.
just at the edge
So
of the centre circle.
Booking.
It's
The
a
pink
booking
was
for
class. It
Lefebvre.
came out, didn't it, on the actual on the evening of Saturday?
yeah, it was normally
first
available,
yellow
quarter
card of
past
the
5ish,
season,
you know,
actually.
within half an hour of the
So-
match is finishing.
Talk about being hot off the press.
So
I love the pink. There's just something special about it.
that I think is coming the
Yeah, was that up on the
69th
green
minute.
line, Durham? Your UN tour?
1-1. First,
Video person
Yellow
says
card of
2-1
the
Sunderland.
game
Talby
from
will
Andy
score.
Madley.
We'll hold you on that one, mate.
who was
Fingers
incidentally in
crossed.
charge of Sunderland's semi-final against Coventry.
Is that the first yellow
Stadium
card
of Light.
that's been
As the ball
shown?
floats up to Cucurella in the Sunderland penalty area, he hauls it back, but it's gone out for a corner. He was under pressure from Micheli.
The fee. 6-9
Yeah,
minutes,
we've
yeah.
just got to keep
That's the only card in
concentrating,
the game
especially
so
from the
far.
corner kicks, as I said. The quality of
20 minutes
balls
left,
in's
yeah.
been quite good. We've just got to react.
Short corner. Neto pulls it back to Caicedo.
Yeah, Durham Diver had a few
And then back
visits
to
up
Neto.
to
Plays it across to Estevayo.
the
just
UN at
outside the
Nicosia when I was out in
penalty area. He's
Cyprus,
got Xhaka in front of him.
doing
trying
inspections
to
on their
turn the
Met kit and things
opposite
like that.
direction from right to
It
left
was quite
there to
interesting because
James, and then Enzo,
their
low
air
range effort
detachment
straight
was
at Robin Roos.
Argentinian Air Force, and getting them invited down to
1-1
Aquatiri for a visit was always
I
quite
think Brody
interesting.
could be coming on.
Yeah.
He's taken his bib off.
MACKEM more
unless
likes
he's just
these
taken
lads
it
and
off
lasses. Follow CABBIE on TikTok, mate.
to retake his seat.
Final
Which actually
score
appears
on
to be
now,
the
says
case.
MACKEM.
James now being urged by Chelsea fans to bring the ball forwards again.
70 minutes gone. We've more than matched these, haven't we?
20 minutes.
We
ball
have,
out wide on
we
the
have.
left-hand side. Neto
We're good value
takes a
for the
dash down
point at
left
the
of
moment.
The Sunderland penalty crosses.
Wouldn't surprise
It's
me if
headed
we
down, but straight
snake
to
ball free.
Estivao, who's put it back in here and headed straight at Robin
Well
Ruffs
done.
by Enzo.
He'll be counting.
Brian Blackcat, what's the accurate time,
He'll be
please?
counting.
He is. I can see his hand.
Yeah,
is
we are
counting
about that. It's
down
about
Andy Madley. Ruffs drops it to his
72
feet,
minutes.
kicks it up to the halfway line, and
It's difficult to get everything in sync because all the
picked
units
up
I'm
by
watching have got different times on.
Acheampong. Chris Rigg is going
But
to come
it's
on.
very, very there and thereabouts.
So Rigg is going to be the next. Broby is coming on by the looks of things.
Brighton-Brentford game go on.
So
Say
it
Brighton
I fancy
snaking that
Brighton.
one.
Double
Yeah, I do
switch
fancy
Yeah.
Brighton getting that one.
by Regis Lebris for the final. At least
But on the
16
subscribe
minutes.
MACKEM CABBIE, it
We've got
does
18 minutes
say
to play.
the time,
It's 1-1.
4:31.
The
I'm watching
Stamford Bridge
71
live on
minutes.
BBC Radio in Newcastle. There's a foul.
Well done.
on
Really
But it's
the
not
other.
far out, that clock. It's very not far
I
out
think
at all.
Wilson
It's
needs
not going to
score
be to the
and
second,
Lafayette
but
come
it is there and thereabouts.
Maureen's saying she's watching the game and it's 71 minutes, so
Robin
not
Ruffs
far
comes
off.
out to take the.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, 73. The live scores are already. They're always a couple of minutes ahead.
The stands out until
I
December.
don't watch the live scores
Liam
because
Delap,
it's
which
a
is the reason
spoiler.
that
It spoils what's going
Guiu
on, what I
was
can see
recalled
here.
by
Yeah.
Chelsea from
You've synced your
Sunderland
video
earlier
with
this
your
season.
radio broadcast.
Chalobah
Thanks
knocks
one,
the ball
Mark.
back to
Yeah.
Robert Sanchez, the Chelsea
And
keeper.
just for Durham Diver, this one, you mean
Rolled
Sir
out
Jatsy,
to-
mate?
Acheampong.
Phillips
There's gonna be
don't
another
how well
change
I've
for
kicked it
Chelsea
here.
as
Let's
well.
get carried away.
It's Chelsea 1, Sunderland 1. Here's
And for those not in the
Chalobah
know, Sir Jatsy
to
was
Acheampong.
Cyprus Joint
Acheampong
Adventures Training
back to
Centre at
Chalobah.
Kalia, where they did all
Still inside
the
their own half.
adventurous
Chelsea at the
training
moment.
stuff like canoeing and sailing and
wide to
parachuting and
Neto.
things like that.
Back it comes to Acheampong.
Is that Lavia going to come on, is it?
Cyprus stuff.
Who is it?
Lavia.
Romeo Lavia.
I always
who
refused
played
point
in the
blankly
week
to get
and
thrown
last
out of the
Saturday.
back of a plane that was
But I don't
perfectly
think he's hit.
serviceable with a bit
No.
of bloody canvas on me back. Not what I would call
It's Gittins.
something fun to
It's
do
Jamie
personally.
Gittins, the winger, who was signed from Borussia Dortmund in the summer. So that's the next Chelsea change. 1-1. Both sides want a winner. Here's Chalobah to James, slipping it through past Pedro, looking for Guiu. Comes back
Yeah,
out to
that's
Lefay,
not bad,
and now Xhaka up
not a
here
bad rate to save
Isidore,
there,
who
Janet,
lays it
for
off to
Mr.
Lefay.
Roofs.
Lefay looking
Great
to lift it
run,
over the top
Xhaka.
for Xhaka. Xhaka
Roll
running
it,
onto
roll
the
it.
penalty area, brings it down onto his right. Can he get it in past the keeper? No, it comes off the defender Acheampong and rolls to the goalkeeper.
How old is he?
34. It was a good opportunity, but now at the other end, Ronaldo's just caught by Guiu. Free kick
Tell you what,
to
he's
Sunderland.
got a good engine on him, hasn't he? Excellent play. He was unlucky there not to get his shot away.
Yeah, and Isidore's coming off for Broby. This in the 74th minute. And as you predicted, Lefay is coming off for Rigg.
Oh, Riggs coming on
Fresh
then.
legs
In
on
that
here
case,
now, and for Chelsea,
Lefay going off,
Gittins is coming
probably
on, but
because
who's
he's
been
on a
pen
card.
off.
Neto, I would
Rigg
imagine.
coming on.
Winger for winger.
Yeah, he's coming across. Is it?
In fact, there could be another change to be made by Chelsea as well. I think they're making a double change down
I
in front
think
of us here.
Alderete took a knock in the
They are.
Wolves game.
Still no sign of the Chelsea change being made, even though they got
In fact, he went down in the Wolves game,
the
didn't
ball
he?
there is
After
being,
a clash of heads.
Is Tolson going to come on?
Could
And
be
I think they just kept him.
Centre back.
Adebayo.
They've kept him out.
Thankfully
this
goes
week,
by the name of Tosin.
Because they didn't
is
want to
indeed
risk it
Tosin
with a
who's gonna come
concussion type injury.
Mark Guiu coming off.
Oh, I'm muted.
So
Sorry, I didn't
Guiu's
realise I was
coming off for
muted.
Gittins.
Yeah, what you missed while you were away there is that they did some magic. Unfortunately, it hit the defender and went to the goalkeeper
Acheampong
instead of
comes off
hitting
as a
the net.
straight swap.
Interesting.
Well, exactly,
So,
Gary Hoyle.
fresh legs
What
at the
did
back.
happen to the fit and proper
Tosin
person's
Adebayo,
law?
who goes by the name
Um,
of Tosin. Tosin on
they're-
the back of his shirt. Tosin's
I mean,
good enough for
to be fair, Chancery's
And,
been there
a
for
throw
10 years, I
for
think.
Chelsea.
Sheffield.
1-1 with
That's on this side.
yeah, onto the
Savo's gone into the
It's-
middle.
Chelsea right.
Going to try to get him on the ball. That's what they're going to try to do.
Yeah, I mean, speaks
Behind
volumes.
Pedro.
I mean, how did Fit and Proper Persons
Ball high in
manage
the
to
air,
get
Ballard heads it back
a
towards
certain
the
team not
centre
too far
circle.
from Sunderland,
Xhaka trying to get on the end of it.
given their
Trying to get on the end of it
record?
again.
Yes, I know they've got vast amounts of money,
As
but
Esteban attacks it, comes down for Caicedo.
yeah, it remains
Broby
to
now
be
up
seen.
front
But I think most
Sunderland.
Sheffield Wednesday fans are going to be really
With the
pleased
last
that he's
15 minutes.
effectively
Yeah,
gone.
Estavo in the middle.
Although
get on the
I
ball.
still think
Yeah,
he's the
just
main
behind
creditor of the
Pedro,
club.
who's taken up the forward run.
About
forward
£60
role.
million he
Here
won.
now is Reece James inside the Sunderland half, lays it off to Enzo. Enzo trying to hook it into the penalty area, brought down and played in towards Pedro by Estevao, but they got it away, Sunderland. And they're going to come again down this right-hand side with Neto, Enzo.
Yes, Bromby,
and
MACKEM,
he
yeah.
rolls it across.
Bromby, do you mean
to
Rob,
Gittins
Brobby or
and
something? Is
Caicedo.
that how you
Mr.
mean?
Blobby.
Caicedo to
Mr. Blobby.
James, back to Caicedo, out to Cucurella.
I wonder if he is wearing that pink t-shirt with yellow spots on. That'd be under his Sunderland top.
Can you imagine if he flipped his top up and that was underneath?
Excellent.
Goal kick to Sunderland.
Tell you what,
Just depends
They
on
are
whether he's got a
defended
sense of humour or
this
not.
afternoon, Sunderland.
We've still got the 78th minute now. It's still 1-1. Get another chance. Usually
Still
do,
1-1
don't
up the road at
Rob,
Newcastle
you'll
as
get the
well.
winner.
Is Middlesbrough still losing, Rob?
The Smoggies
Broby.
are still getting beat 1-0. They're
they?
on.
Roofs is going to take
Oh,
a
Blackburn
goal
have
kick
equalised against Southampton.
Have they?
from the right of the 6-yard box in his bright orange.
Bristol
Out into the
Derby
stand
still
on the
winning
far
1-0.
side.
Hull 1-0.
Throw to Chelsea, which is swiftly
Smoggies
taken.
getting beat
Back to
1-0.
Chalobah,
Millwall still 1-0
who's
up
taken
at
up the left
Leicester.
centre back
Or Millwall
position.
1-0 up against
And now on the
Leicester.
right is Tosin
Sheffield
back
still getting beat
Sanchez, the
2-1 by
goalkeeper.
Oxford.
Broby goes
And
to close
Swansea
him down.
2,
Tap back
Norwich
to
1.
Caicedo, Xhaka's putting pressure.
That's
on
your
the
latest scores.
Ecuadorian. Is whipped
Open the door,
upfield,
get on the floor. We've
down the
got
left,
Wilson Isidore.
and a free kick
We
to
certainly
Sunderland.
have.
Foul on Michele.
Come on, striker
by
from
Jan
Ajax,
Pedro.
prove your worth. Please like and subscribe. Come on, Sunderland. Carry it away, man.
In the
How are the lads, says
79th
MACKEM again.
minute.
Yeah, good
Chelsea won,
substitution. Chelsea.
Sunderland
Tosin
won.
Abdibayor replaces Josh Akempong.
Enzo Maresco.
Yeah. Jamie Gittins replaces Mark
Stamping
Squee,
about
who's had
in
a
his
very
technical
quiet
area.
game, hasn't he?
Even this a little bit
I've
of
hardly
anxiety
heard
about
his
the face
name
of
mentioned.
Regis Lebris. Free kick which will be taken by Xhaka just inside the
Can Sunderland hang on for the
half on
point, do you
right-hand
think?
side, a yard
I think we
from
can. We
the
might just
halfway
snake
line,
all
about 10
three.
yards in from the right touchline. Pedro joins the defensive line, which is 25
Let's hope
yards
it's
out.
daylight robbery today.
And Cucurella has to do some defending here under pressure from Hume. He comes back into Sanchez to clear for Chelsea.
Call him what you like if he
Up
scores.
onto the head of Michele, heads it on down to Ballard, who stayed up. Broby almost got on the end of it, but
He's a
Chelsea
big bloke,
get the
isn't
ball
he?
out to Enzo.
He
Ballard
is.
having to sprint back here. Neto's wide. It's slipped through to Pedro in the penalty area. He's been forced wide by Siddiqui to the edge of the
Check
penalty
the
area on the
National
right-hand
League, see
side,
if there's any
almost on the
change
goal
to the
line.
scores
Trying to put it on his
there.
left across.
Hartlepool still
Bounced
winning
through
1-0
it.
against
Great
Solihull
defending, out
Millers.
behind for a goal kick.
Great defending.
Still one's pace against
10
Carlisle.
minutes to play.
Um,
Just Chelsea 1, Sunderland 1. Live on BBC Radio Newcastle. Phone in follows.
Gateshead 2, Truro City 2.
That's a good
0800
comeback from
234
Gateshead, mate.
6565.
It is.
I expect them to go and win that now.
08000 321 333. Put BBC at the front of your message. Or text us on 81
Rob the
333
human
again.
video printer, says
Put
Brian.
BBC
Cabby, that's
at
why
the
he's
front of your
Mr. Blobby.
message. Roofs with this goal kick. With his left, up over the halfway line.
Rob looks like the great
hangs
Harry
in the air a
Trenholm.
moment, headed away by Tosin,
Benji.
who is 6'5", a big
Tell you what.
unit. Reynildo
Excellent.
wins it in front of Neto. Reynildo away, down the left here now to Talby. Talby down the left of the penalty area, looks up, crosses with his right foot. It's palmed away behind.
Corner
for a,
ball.
Well, the referee's given the corner, the goal,
Goal
kick.
kick.
I love
Broby
it. Gary
went for
Bennett
it.
shouts, corner ball,
He
definitely
must have
corner
got
ball,
a
goal
touch
kick.
at the very last. Great ball in from
Chelsea
Talby.
manager not half looks like Pep Guardiola.
Goal kick tapped to Tosin.
He
back to the
does, doesn't he?
keeper.
I saw
up over the
a
halfway
clip
line.
of him the other day, and I thought, what the hell's
Offside.
Pep Guardiola doing in the
know.
Chelsea
Free kick to
dugout?
Sunderland.
David Knight, Chelsea started off as favourites, but I think they are
82nd minute,
surprised how
Chelsea won,
Sunderland have
Sunderland
played, and I
won.
think fans are getting very worried. Look, they're still dangerous. They're still dangerous. I mean,
Gallagher
any
will take
slight
the
chance of
Free kick.
lackadaisical concentration, and Chelsea will punish you. But we can also punish them.
Just to the right
Yeah,
of the centre circle.
exactly.
Hello, Malta. How you doing, mate?
Ball floats up. Headed in the air by Ballard.
Another member of the
Headed
team. The
out
team
by
member,
Chalabar.
Malta Singh.
Only
Hey,
as far
Malta.
as Hume, who's trying to head it back
And
in.
that's his
Tosin
MACKEM
heads it out,
shop.
Gittins heads it
Like
on.
you can see advertised
Mukiele
there.
taps it to Hume,
How was the
but
weather
comes
in
back
India,
with the
mate?
pinball. And eventually, it's won by Hertrauder. Hertrauder shoots, it's blocked by the ankles of Kukureya, comes back out to Hertrauder and back to Xhaka. And Xhaka to Siddiqui. Chelsea, I think, are thinking about another change. Back again to Roofs. Roofs here at the edge of his area, being closed down.
All the joint
by
player
Neto,
specials,
puts the ball
Trevor.
back up into the Chelsea half in the middle, and Caicedo trying to play it up towards Pedro, who heads it back into the path of Xhaka.
Come on,
Xhaka
Sunderland.
now up towards and over the halfway line, leaves it for Rig. Rig on that far side, tussling with Kukureya, plays it back to Mukiele. Mukiele back to Ballard. Ballard here to Reynildo, and Chelsea are going to make another change. It's back
Sunderland
to
have got the
Roofs.
ball, means Chelsea haven't.
1-1 here
Yep.
in the 83rd minute.
Oh,
Live on
very
BBC
nice.
Radio Newcastle.
Very nice, Malta.
Broby goes up and over Tosin, heads the ball out, throw to Chelsea.
That's my ideal temperature, 30 degrees Celsius.
Andre Santos.
Not too warm,
the
not too
Brazilian
cold.
Cheers,
midfielder,
3-star for
is gonna
popping
come
in.
on.
Calling today, lads, don't let me
for
down. Sunderland hang in there
Chelsea.
and get very least a point. Cheers for popping in,
Ball
3-star.
back with
Cheers,
Sanchez,
3-star.
closed down by Talby.
Are Forest playing today?
Out to
Tomorrow?
Kukureya,
No,
down
tomorrow,
it
I
drops
think.
for Rig. He's tried to stab it.
Borough
to
have
Hume.
equalised.
Hume
Huge
challenged
score.
by Chalabar.
Huge goal.
The ball bounces
Liverpool.
down towards the corner.
Checking that, just
and,
checking that.
is brought and held by Gittins there, is it? It's a goal kick.
Okay.
Playing catch up still.
That is a big goal. Cheers, Daytona, for the update there.
Change then due
Huh.
in the next
Yeah,
minute.
B-bar
There's 7
about a
minutes
month
to play.
behind
We're in
as
the
usual.
84th minute. And Tyreek
Oh,
George
yep.
is coming on as
Hackney.
well.
Hayden Hackney scored there in the 80th minute
One can expect
Josh Windass
a
scored.
frantic
for Wrexham.
final 5 minutes plus time. Here is Gittins down the left with Mukiele tracking back with him. Mukiele
Great
makes a
tackle.
tackle.
It'd be
Yeah,
harsh on Sunderland if they
throw to
lost this,
Chelsea.
mind, Rob.
It's Chelsea
would,
one,
it would.
Sunderland
We've-
one. The
we've
substitutions
Here we
being
go.
made
Easily
now. And
matched
it's,
Chelsea in every
Santos
department.
coming on for Neto.
How is Gertrude doing?
He's
says
done
Simon.
all right.
He's done all right.
He's done all right, Simon.
And yeah, Pedro's coming
Pedro
off with
coming on.
Tyreek Joe.
If you were a Chelsea fan, says Mark, I'd be nervous right now.
So
I think they are.
Chelsea have made
So
Their
somebody
five
whose
substitutions.
name I can't pronounce
Tyreek
has been
George,
replaced by somebody whose
19-year-old
name I
winger
can't
who's
pronounce
been
for
at Chelsea
Chelsea.
since he was
Adar
under 8 years old.
Bayoyo or something like that.
As Chelsea are clearly going to throw everything at
Oh
Sunderland these
yeah,
last
João
5-6
Pedro has been
minutes.
replaced by T. George.
Chelsea
I can say
won,
that.
Sunderland won.
Santos is on
James
for Pedro
leaves
Neto,
it for
and Jamie
Caicedo.
Gittins was on for
Wide
Mark Gui.
Down the left wing
So-
now for Chelsea to
Um,
make another raid on the penalty area. Kukureya, his little chip into the penalty area to Tyreek George is
Malta must
headed
be all
safely
those
into
emissions from eating
Robin
curry.
Ruff's hands. Siddiqui away down the left wing. Talby
Yeah.
with him. Talby plays it back to Reynildo. Reynildo back to Robin Ruffs. We're in the 85th minute. Chelsea 1, Sunderland 1.
Cheers,
Out to
MACKEM again.
Xhaka. Xhaka on to Hume. Hume behind him is Mukiele. Mukiele lifts one up, looking for Broby. The ball bounces
Thanks
back
for the 3
behind
subscribers, thank
Kukureya.
you.
And Broby trying to backheel it to Rig, but it'd be brought out here on the left by Chalabar. Inside then to Caicedo. And Caicedo up towards the halfway line in the 86th minute now, as the ball cut out by Hume to Ballard. And he turns it away again.
I don't think there'll be
up
much
to
really added on.
Rig
4
this
minutes,
right
5.
wing. Into the
yeah, it's that.
into Hume on that right.
Doesn't-
wing. That was
doesn't
Rig.
really
Free
bring
kick
much.
for the foul on Rig. Wide on the right on the far side.
I think 1-9 will
Just
come
inside
on.
the Chelsea half.
Might give them a couple of minutes.
Chelsea 1, Sunderland 1.
I think it's too risky, you know.
The Sunderland fans are all on their feet.
Light up one, Trevor.
Come on, get the
Voices at
winner.
full pelt.
Here by Yo-Yo.
Away to our left.
Off and on.
Listen to
Xhaka
Sunderland
and
fans, man.
Hume
Get it in
over
there.
the free kick on the right hand side.
Big hello to the
Xhaka leaves it for Trey
278
Hume to
watching.
take this
Thank
free
you.
kick. Siddiqui back in the centre circle.
Can the lads hang on?
Well,
Can the
then
lads get a
suddenly
win?
The referee's going to have to look at this because
Come on,
James
yes, lads.
James.
What?
tried to throw Ballard to the floor.
Hey?
He's hauled back up
Okay,
to his
2
feet.
minutes. What?
And we'll still have to wait for the free kick.
Newcastle are putting the pressure on at the moment.
on
They've had
that
about 4 shots
right
in the
wing.
last few minutes. It's still 1-1.
So
Anxiety
Hume with the
level,
free kick.
it's about 1 or 2 at the moment.
Great
Yeah.
ball in.
Into the penalty area it goes. It's headed out, bounces away from Estevao and Mukele, and now with Xhaka on this left-hand side. He's
Don't come from
trying
behind.
to get to Talby. It's been knocked out.
Here we go, the long throw.
Long throw from Mukele.
McKaylee.
Yeah, how's the anxiety
Yes,
levels,
come
says
on.
Simon. I usually say that every
Takes a
week.
little seat
10
on
being
advertising
the
board for a
highest, 1
second.
being 0 being the
The
lowest.
referee's
Mine's
directing
about
him back a
7.
few yards.
I wouldn't even say that. I'd go
And,
much lower because I didn't
Mukele then
think we would win this one.
With this throw,
But,
long throw in
you
the
know,
88th minute.
anything's a
Hangs in
bonus.
the air.
So
And
yeah,
the
1 or
referee's
2
gonna
for
push
me.
on Kukurea.
Blackburn are
Free
winning,
kick
are they?
to Chelsea.
Yeah,
In their own
but Beats
penalty
still
area.
haven't caught up yet.
One ball
But
comes bouncing back down. through.
Amadeus, thanks for the coverage. Thank you,
Sanchez
you're
went and
welcome,
got
mate.
another one.
Cheers.
Newcastle have just taken the lead.
Newcastle have just
against
taken the
Fulham.
lead. They've got a last
relation-
minute winner, haven't they?
The dying minutes there.
BBC haven't said
It's
so yet.
1-1 here.
But
as,
probably.
The ball stabbed away straight into the path of
They've
Brody.
certainly been putting
Who
the
gets a
pressure on the
nudge
last
back from
few
Gunnar
minutes.
Arias
Andre
has,
Santos and
Gunnar
showing the
Arias
yellow
has
card.
scored for Newcastle. You're welcome, Amadeus, no bother,
Free
mate.
kick to Sunderland just inside
Yep.
the
Andre Good Johnson
Chelsea half.
scored for Blackburn.
In the 89th minute.
So they're 2-1 up with hardly any time left to play.
Xhaka will take the free kick. Can Sunderland get a late winner?
Right, if we
still
do
haven't
get a
quite-
point, the Mags will be whinging saying, yeah, no
Xhaka
Palmer.
then from the left.
And
Yeah,
no
Curls
yeah,
the
yeah.
ball up into the
Yeah, who have
Chelsea
you
penalty
played?
area.
Nobody.
Playing a
Taken
third
by
string side there
Robert
today.
Sanchez, who's rolled it out here.
But there's still a long way to go.
left-hand side.
Whose fault is that?
Tap back
I know
across
Ian, massive.
into the path of Chalabar.
6
into
minutes.
Caicedo.
6 minutes.
6
in
minutes
the
going to play it, added on. Is Enzo down the left now.
6?
As
Where's that
Chelsea
come from?
From?
Swarm forwards down the left of the penalty area. Gittins cross put
Seriously?
behind. It's a goal. It's a corner to Chelsea. Their 8th corner.
Where do the referees get these added times on from?
concentration.
He likes using
It's a
that, Gary
layback.
Bennett, doesn't he? Every time there's a corner,
Enzo, I think it
concentration.
was to Caicedo.
Yeah.
Then to Gittins.
But you're right.
Down to
I think that's
Enzo
a bit of
on
anxiety
that left
creeping in from Benno when he
wing.
says that, you know.
Plays it back again
Concentration.
to Caicedo. We're in the last minute. Reece James to Estevao, and now Xhaka in front of him.
Head
It's
out to
played
him.
back again to Caicedo and
Ref got a Fergie
Enzo
watch.
down the left again to Gittins. And Gittins, corner of the penalty
No,
area
no, that
on the
would
left.
that
Rolls it
starts
back
at
to
10 minutes and
Caicedo,
goes
who's
up
gonna
over.
shoot.
Done
It
it.
takes a deflection
Aye,
up
it
off
does.
Broby, but is cleared by Sunderland. And it bounces awkwardly for Caicedo, but it gets
Yeah,
it down to
the
Reece
Chelsea
James,
player that's
who
gone in
steers
the
it
boot
back to
is
Sanchez,
one of
the
the subs,
goalkeeper.
Andre Santos.
The 90 minutes is nearly up. And the
Cheers,
ball
Ian. Please
Caicedo.
give me a follow on
now
the YouTube channel. I'd be
to
very grateful.
Enzo.
Yeah,
down that
give him a
left wing
follow.
to
Give Ian a
Gittins.
follow.
Gittins has all the red and white shirts swarm back themselves into the penalty area, and Reynildo heads the ball out to the edge of the area. It comes down for Talby, slips it to
Great
Broby,
play.
back to Talby, but there's nobody out for him to look for. He sweeps it up in the air, looking for the run of Rigg on the far side, deep in the Chelsea
What's
half.
the Sunderland fan
Keeps
guns
it in.
nuts
No, he
if
doesn't.
Sunderland get a
Slipped
second
out.
here, man.
And it's
Yeah.
a throw to Chelsea, and we're into added time. It is 6 minutes.
Could be
With
our
the
first point
minute
at
of those
Stamford Bridge
6.
since 2014.
Chelsea 1, Sunderland 1. Here's Reynildo.
2014.
Sorry, here's Reynildo to defend this from Estevao, who's trying to break down the right-hand
Think
side.
Sunderland can hang
Is
on,
he
Rob?
fouled by Reynildo?
Yeah,
Yes, says
I
the
do.
referee. Free kick to Chelsea.
And it wouldn't surprise me if we
Halfway
snuck it.
inside the Sunderland half on
It
the right
would
hand
not
side.
surprise me in the least.
Nearly a minute up at the minimum.
Where's he going
6.
with that?
Reece James will take the free kick. Will he? He's there with
We're
Estevao.
currently joint third in the Premier League.
Nuts in it.
It's James or the Brazilian.
6
Sunderland
minutes.
hold a
On
line.
goal, well,
18
joint
yards out.
fourth on goal difference.
Reece James
15
right
points
arm
and a goal
raised.
difference of 3,
Estevao
along
runs
with
away,
Bournemouth,
the ball
Liverpool and
crossed,
ourselves.
Headed
Good header.
back offside, the flag's up.
It is squeaky bum time, Dougie.
So free kick to Sunderland. We're in the second minute.
We've been
of the
really
minimum
comfortable,
6.
says Gary Hall. Not overawed at all. I do agree with that. Yeah, flying.
Robin
God, I
Ross
hope they
jogs
don't
out.
score. That would be so harsh on Sunderland if they did.
I don't know what the referee's saying to him. He's having words.
They don't deserve to lose this game.
They don't.
And the
They
referee's
don't.
tapped the ball back to Robin Roofs.
But
who's
the
trying
Premier
to
League can be cruel.
gamesmanship.
I mean, yeah, Chelsea have had more possession, but
All the
I
players
think,
heading
as like
up
you
and
said
over the
earlier,
halfway line.
it's
Robin Roofs
side to side and backwards
to follow
a lot of the time.
floats up over the halfway line.
They've had 15
And,
shots,
Broby takes it
7
on his
of which were on
chest, gets the
target.
ball
We've
back,
had 9
knocks the ball
shots,
down, but
3
the
of which
referee
were
says
on
no
target.
foul. And here's James looking for Estevao
Their
down the
keeper's
right
made
wing.
2 saves,
Renildo in
our
front of him.
keeper's made
Estevao still
6.
going. Estevao,
So-
edge of the penalty area, great challenge by Renildo. Gets the ball.
And they've
leaves
committed
it
more
here for Broby
fouls
to
than
bring
us,
out. Sorry, for,
and they've had more
Ed
corners than
Schroeder to
us.
bring out for Broby to run onto the end of. Broby into the penalty area. He's holding off the defender.
There he is, behind you,
on
he's
his own
behind
at the
you.
moment, but he's
Roll
got
it.
Support with Trowder. Broby leaves it for Talby. Talby's
Get in!
There you go!
Yes! Oh, way! No way!
Talby in the 93rd minute.
Unbelievable.
Surely won it for Sunderland.
Unbelievable!
What
a finish.
Broby held it up. And Talby
Kev was right
swept
there.
it into the bottom corner.
Well done,
Like we do
Broby.
from
Broby
sea.
was solid there, mind.
What a finish. But what great play
Hey,
by
that's the
Broby.
thing, he can
held
hold
it,
Oh,
waited and
freaking
waited,
hell.
and when he's
That-
come
that-
back to
that
Talby,
had-
he's just stroked it into
Yeah.
the
A
corner.
Tommy Watson finish all over it, that.
And he's ran what? 40, 50 yards to support that.
Yeah, that's the table
Oh
makes
my
impressive
God.
reading, Cabby.
Eh?
The table makes impressive reading. Sunderland are second in the table as it stands at the moment.
You want to see the Sunderland fans, Rob. Oh my
Are
God.
they looking at this
It's
now?
offside.
Is
It's
it
offside.
It's offside. It's been chalked off.
It's offside.
It looks like this is not going to stand.
Oh no.
Because Broby was in an offside
It's
position.
offside.
Broby was in the
How
offside
long do
position
you have to
waiting
wait
for
for
the
VAR
decision.
gets involved?
But it looks like this might not count now.
It's offside. It's not
I
counted.
think VAR's going to be
Yeah.
against him, I
I
think.
think could
Damn
well
it.
be against Sunderland in this incident. The
Oh, he's
goal
given
is
it.
given.
He's given it.
The game has kicked off again. The goal has been given. It did look like Broby was in an
Excellent.
offside position.
Did.
God,
But
give me heart attacks
it
here,
is
man.
2-1 to Sunderland. And now the ball put over the top by Chelsea
Janet's
for a
fainted.
Sunderland goal kick.
Tell you what, he's got to get manager of the week for this.
That was a Tommy Watson
I've
type
seen
finish.
Friday
That if you see it, he just
Friday
passed
night
it. It was
on
virtually like
Total
Tommy
Sport
Watson's. He
today.
just
If
he just
Sunderland
passed
were
the
to
ball
win,
into the corner of the
it would
net.
be a statement victory. And Sunderland
Unbelievable.
leading
Now we'll just say what we've got to say
2
on
goals
Snatch
to
of the
1.
Day about,
Goals
oh
from
yes, that should have been
Isidore
chalked off.
And Shemstein Talby. We're in
Apparently,
the
Alan Shee
95th
was doing a
minute now.
25-minute analysis of this match.
And,
Again, haven't we, when we come to Stamford
Yeah,
Bridge?
what's he going
well,
to? It's
didn't
going
I
to be a
say before the
silent
game I was
analysis,
being
is it? Because he'll not be
romantic,
able to
but
handle the
looking
fact
back at
that we
those
won
previous
again.
victories, 2001, 2010, 2014, special wins by Sunderland, and they've had a special start to this season. And now here they are, 2-1 up at
Played
Stamford
nobody.
Bridge, going in.
Just remember
to
that we
the
haven't played
last
anybody yet.
minute or so of the game. Chelsea 1, Sunderland 2, and it's Chelsea defending. The ball goes out for a throw in the corner.
I tell you what, he's a handful, isn't he, Broby?
Yep. But he held
Now
it up,
my
held it
anxiety
held it
levels
up,
up at about 7 or
waiting
8,
for the
Gabby.
arrival of
Can we hold on?
Talby, and Talby, to his credit,
It's not over yet, Maureen.
He,
Be like
kept
Nike.
his head, didn't he?
He did indeed.
Lovely finish from him. Sweeping it into the bottom corner. The goalkeeper's absolutely stranded, Sanchez. And the referee's seen it. infringement. Free kick to Chelsea.
Yep, let's
We're in the
get carried
96th
away,
minute,
man.
but we'll get more.
Let's
than
get
that.
carried away, man.
And the Sunderland fans, you can hear singing away.
Can we hang
to
on?
our
Can Sunderland
left
hang on for this?
as Hume lets the ball
Oh.
drop out.
There's not much.
But
There's
throw
not
on
long
the far
left,
side.
Cabby. We're already in the
To
97th minute, and there was only
Sunderland.
6 minutes added on.
We're about to go into the 97th minute of the game.
All the way!
Two
All the
sides
way!
into the game level on 14 points. Sunderland are going to win it by the looks of things.
Can you believe what
Got to
you're
beat the
watching,
teams
Rob?
in and around you.
No, I can't.
Here's James.
And you know the
Back
fact that
to
there's only one
Tosin.
team above us in the
Chelsea
league at the
fans
moment, and
anxious
that's
for
Arsenal.
Sunderland fans anxious for the victory, anxious for the full-time
Come on,
whistle.
ref, it's
We're
gotta
into
be
the
over,
97th
surely.
minute. It's laid off by Santos. Newcastle have
Let's
beaten
get carried
Fulham
away.
2-1.
Yeah.
The ball swept out to Estevao on the right here. So Sunderland still having to defend these last
You've got to blow your
seconds of the
whistle
game. Enzo to James, corner of the penalty area on the right. Siddiqui makes the
Blow your
challenge.
whistle, man.
The ball's gone out
So
for a
look.
Chelsea throw.
He's in 98 minutes now, isn't he? Two balls on the
Right,
pitch.
two balls on the pitch.
referee.
James to Enzo. Enzo goes past one challenge and it's stabbed
Davies'
out
daughter's
by
just messaged us, let's get
Siddiqui
carried
for
away,
Norwich.
Gemma.
going
She's
on.
just won a
Goalkeeper's
£100
going
on.
bet.
Brilliant.
Sanchez jogging up
Lee
here
Davies, our
for
lucky charm in the top
Chelsea.
left, you know what I mean?
On the
He
right-hand
is.
side.
Watch the goalkeeper.
Where's he getting the 98 minutes from, like?
And he's 6'6".
Don't know.
Corner
90
from the
plus
right
9 at the
from
moment.
Chelsea, who trail 2-1. Estevao into the side
Oh.
netting. What a dreadful corner from.
That's it.
And that's it.
Get in!
Sunderland, 2-1
Unbelievable.
winners at
Ho,
Stamford
ho,
Bridge.
ho!
It was
My
right. He
God.
said 2-1.
In 17 games at Stamford Bridge, Isidore and Calbie join Wickham and Barini.
This is
They
incredible.
join Anua,
Absolutely
Gian and Welbeck.
amazing.
Hutchinson, McCann,
Oh,
and
look at the
Phillips
scenes here. You've got
in
Dan
writing
Ballard
another
hugging
chapter
everybody.
in
You think
Sunderland's
they've just won the
history.
Champions
What a
League the
start
way
to
they're going on
season
and milk
Sunderland
every
made.
single
And
second
that
of it.
is a statement
It's a
victory.
cup
I tell
game.
you what, you gotta
Wilson
pick yourself
Isidore
up,
runs out
because
onto the pitch with
you've
his
gotta give credit
his big
to
substitution jacket
Reggie
on.
Breeze and also
What a
the players.
substitution that is,
was a
Talby.
performance, a team
Yeah.
performance. They've grafted, and you've got to remember,
It
Nick,
was a team
we went
performance.
1-0
That
down
after
after 4
that
minutes.
little lapse
and to come
to
back from
concede
that,
goal,
great character.
team
But the
have
way
played
we went about the
brilliantly
game,
today.
we closed out, and Chelsea, as we said at half time, knew that they were in a game.
Certainly did. They certainly know.
Rob,
that
that's nuts.
Sunderland,
I can't believe that, like.
half-time, we had the conversation about they'd look
Absolutely
more
Stunning.
stunning.
comfortable
Yep.
in their own skins at this level. They'd look
I'll
more
tell you
than
what though, we've
comfortable.
played
They
knee
got
one
the
today,
equaliser in
mind.
the first
You
half.
can't
That's
really
it,
be
we've-
pleased with this win
Sunderland
because
had
we've played
to sustain a
absolutely
lot of
knee one.
pressure from
We've
Chelsea
played nobody
in
all
the second
season.
half,
We've
which they
only
did
played
admirably.
teams that
Chelsea made a
were
lot of changes in a bid to try and
I
change the
expected
flow,
to get
change the
relegated.
direction,
Oh,
change
oh,
the
hang
pressure
on.
points.
Yeah.
I love that,
Sunderland did all that. And then what a remarkable breakaway.
Let's
Jason
have a think
Fundy.
about that, shall we?
To Broby, who's in
Chelsea, have you seen how the way he guns on? It's class, isn't it?
all over him.
Tory
And
on
he
rear
pushed it
floor.
back to Talby.
Your boys took one hell of a beating.
Nick.
Yeah.
And you've got to say, every one of them
Class.
got brought into it. You look at them supporters.
Oh,
Fantastic.
God.
yeah,
but
second
well
in the
deserved
league,
result.
Cabby. 2 points
And they
behind
know
Arsenal.
about it.
Oh, Sunderland,
You can hear
we
the
love you, we
Sunderland
love you,
fans away
Sunderland.
That's
We
what you
do.
get for hard work.
Yes.
That's what you get.
Could
for
we
hard
do a
work.
Leicester?
I know.
That is the
You
question.
know, and you
It is,
can't
Harry.
come
Have a
away from here
great
and say
day,
it was a
mate.
lucky win.
Have a
It
great
weren't.
day. Joseph Wan,
We're doing
thank
all
you.
those
David Press,
calculations in
thank
total
you.
sport
Philip
about how
Stout,
many
cheers.
points would you take out of the 9 games before
We love you,
Christmas? But
Sunderland.
suddenly,
We
here
do.
you are, that's 3 ticked off.
Well done, lads.
And it's a 5th
Yeah.
win of the season. It's a second away win
That
of the
is
season.
just
And it's an
mental. That
away
is the
win at
biggest win of the
Stamford
season,
Bridge,
isn't it?
It is.
against the
It is.
club who
It's a
Regis
brilliant
Lebris
result.
said are a top 4
Cheers,
club.
Tony O'Reilly. And I'll tell you one thing, Rob, as well. You cannot say Sunderland fluked that in any which way, shape, or form.
Absolutely
There you
not.
go. What they're gonna say about
Absolutely
this
not.
one?
Yes, Chelsea had
2-1
more
victories.
possession,
The
but
phone-in follows
as you
0800
said,
234 65
most of it
65.
is side to side or backwards,
0800321
not
treble
forwards.
3 WhatsApp us
They had
BBC at front
a
of you.
few
The
more
message is
shots
finished
than us,
at Stamford Bridge. A remarkable
but
afternoon for
you know
Sunderland.
we've got a damn good
It is
keeper in
finished
there to stop
Chelsea
them.
1, Sunderland 2.
That is incredible. You
It's a deserved win.
deserve win? Oh. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. Let's get carried away.
Let's get that. Well, I think we've been carried away, mate. It's not a case of let's get carried away. We've been carried away. Yeah, really, really good performance from the team. Absolutely brilliant.
It's unreal, this, like, Robin. I can't. I'm speechless.
Yeah, it is difficult. It's difficult to describe. What we said, right at the beginning, we said Chelsea weren't that good against Notts Forest last week. They could have been 3 or 4-0 down before they scored. Yes, when they did score, they looked very good. And I thought once we went 1-0 down in the 7th minute or the 8th minute or what it was, I thought we might have struggled a bit, but the team got their heads back in the right place, and they did it.
They did it. They more than did it. It's just like I said. They weren't fluked or anywhere, which shape or form. Wow.
Yeah, stunning, absolutely stunning.
And don't go anywhere in the chat, folks, because I'm about to show you something here. Do not go anywhere. Bear with me 2 ticks, please. And take a look at that, will you? How good does that look, ladies and gentlemen? that is nuts. 17 points. If someone says to you 17 points and we're still in October,
yeah, you would just not have believed it. If somebody had said to me that we'd have 10 points after 8 games, I would have thought they were being a bit optimistic at the beginning of the season. But Jesus, 17 points.
I mean, we could be out the top 5 by Monday because there's a lot of teams still to play, of course. But I mean, how there? Man City could win, Liverpool could win, Bournemouth could win. Is that right?
Yeah, and Tottenham. Yeah, we could drop to 6th on goal difference,
but still low.
But we're above Chelsea. We're above Crystal Palace. We're above that little team from Manchester that play in red. We're above Brighton. We're above, most importantly, we're above the Skunks. We're above Villa. We're above Everton, Leeds, Brentford, Fulham, Burnley, and of course we're above the bottom 3. I think Forest will not be in the bottom 3 for long.
No, I don't think so at all.
They'll be out. They'll be out soon. Yeah, absolutely stunning. 17 points, 2nd position. You can't beat it, mate, can you?
You can it? Oh, what did Carlisle do? Did it finish 1-1?
Carlisle, just give me a second. I shall double. Yes, Yeovil 1, Carlisle 1. Hartlepool beat Solihull Moors 2-0. York drew with Halifax Town in the earlier kick-off. Who else have we got? Gateshead drew 2-2 against Truro. That's a hell of a hike for Truro City up to Gateshead.
They'd be happy with that point, though.
Yeah. Scunthorpe beat Aldershot 2-1. Let's have a quick rundown of the championship scores. There wasn't really a lot of changes. Blackburn beat Southampton. Bristol beat Birmingham. Derby beat QPR. Hull drew with Charlton. Smoggies drew with Wrexham. Millwall beat Leicester. Sheffield got beat 2-1 off Oxford at home. And Swansea beat Norwich. And that leaves the championship table with Coventry on top on 28 points. The Smoggies 2nd on 25. Then Millwall, Bristol, Stoke and Charlton. Leicester are back down in 10th. So, yeah.
And the headlines
a good weekend.
It's a good weekend. Headlines on the BBC website as well. We've got the headlines. Premier League, Sunderland stunned Chelsea.
Yeah, it's what you like to hear, isn't it?
Do you know, I predicted on the Sunderland app, I said, 3-0 Chelsea today. And I thought they're going to have a bit too much for us. I'm eating my words tonight.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, is like, how good can Sunderland get? This is not a thingy.
Yeah. It's and we've said it on the live watch-alongs, and we said it in the Premier League show. This team are still gelling. They're not the finished article yet. They will get better.
It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. I wouldn't have... Wow. We're just got to live in the moment. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, Chris Thompson says, hey up, lads. Got to say a big up to you, lads. Fantastic support, fantastic play. I really hope you can get European spot and show these so-called big teams they're not on their own. Congrats for the win. Thank you, Chris Thompson.
Thank you,
Leeds
Chris.
fan by the look of it. Yeah, good win for you as well yesterday. And it will be a refreshing change if us promoted teams can show we're not going to be whipping boys anymore. Absolutely.
No, exactly. And it I suppose what it does mean is that the teams we've got to play coming up are they're not going to be going into these games thinking ours is a stroll. We're going to hammer Sunderland, because they're not.
I mean, what did you think after 4 minutes? I was thinking, here we go, going to be a cricket score this.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get beat by 3, maybe 4 goals. I thought, here we go. But all respect to the team, they got their heads back in the game. They turned it round. They got a good equaliser, and in the second half, it was Chelsea had more possession, but they did nothing with it. It was sideways football. And the attacking largely came from Sunderland, or the attacking that led to serious attempts on goal largely came from Sunderland, and well deserved that second goal. It'd be interesting to see if it was offside or not.
Absolutely outstanding. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Yeah, the way we're going, Derek Rigby, Europe next year is just a possibility, mate. I wouldn't say it's a nailed-on possibility, but it's definitely a possibility. Shearer's bitter and twisted commentary on Match of the Day should be funny. Yeah. He'll eventually pay us a compliment, don't worry.
My friend, who's a taxi driver, has just sent me a voice message.
I actually think your team is going to do a Leicester. Fuck me, they're flying. Second in the Prem. Go on, the Mackems.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get carried away, Mike. Unbelievable, man. You want to see me on my YouTube channel? I'm going nuts. Absolutely mental, man. I think we're going to do a Leicester. Go on, you Mackems. Look, yeah. I mean, do you think Sunderland can still get relegated then?
I don't think we'll. We can still get relegated because we've got 17 points, and you're probably going to need 36, 37 points to avoid the bottom 3. But do I think we'll end up in the bottom 3? The answer is 100%. Not a hope in hell.
I mean, when are pundits and that going to change the tune to stop using the relegation word with Sunderland? When they're going to change the tune to say, now, hey, we need to take notice here.
Yeah, I'm not sure they will, because
we're second in the league. Look at that, son.
Beaten.
Aye. Look where we are on the league.
Where's Man United? Is Man United playing today?
Man United are all the way down to 9th, son.
Are they playing today?
I think they play tomorrow. I think.
Is it not 5:30 today?
Is it 5:30 Man United play today? I'll soon tell you, son. Hold on. Oh yes, they play at 5:30 against Brighton.
I like Talby's comment. So this was the interview with Sunderland match winner Thamesdean Talby. I'm feeling great. We knew with Chelsea that we wouldn't have many occasions to score, but we are Sunderland. We have a great team with great players. We can do the job, and we showed it today. What more can you say? He then goes on to add, we will not talk too soon, but I think we're going to do a great season.
My mate just says, at least them Geordie so-and-sos can't say you've played anyone yet.
Well, exactly. You haven't played anyone yet, apart from Chelsea and Crystal Palace and most of the teams that are in Europe this season, funnily enough. No, MACKEM, you're not a jinx, mate. You're not a jinx.
Oh, who was that? Who was it missing their players again? Who was Chelsea missing?
Well, as far as I'm aware, the only players that Chelsea were
Delap
missing
and
was Delap.
oh, I forgot his name now.
You're suffering from the thing I suffer from, CABBIE. You know who you want to say, but you just can't think
I know.
what
I can
the
see
name
him.
was.
That's annoying. He scored in the World Cup final. Is that the thingy cup final, the Europe? Palmer.
Yeah. He's injured, admittedly, but he's one man. Yeah, I don't think he would have done that much against our defence. Simple as that. We've got a solid defence when they concentrate.
Mike's just said Chelsea's they've only had like £1 billion worth of talent on that pitch today, even though there was 2 injuries.
Well, exactly.
Oh, God's sake, I'm gonna.
Yeah, MACKEM, we stopped Palace from scoring from home. We beat Forest away from home. We destroyed West Ham. We beat Brentford. And, and as CABBIE has said so many times, there are no easy games in the Premier League. This is the world's best league. And we're second in it. Yeah.
Okay, man, no bother. Just have a chat, mate. I'm just going live on BBC Radio Newcastle, Rob. Hold on.
Yeah, not a problem, mate. I'm just pulling up CABBIE going live on Radio Newcastle to have a listen. Yeah, I think Robin Hood, you're absolutely right. Every time we win, whether it's at home or away, our confidence increases. And confidence is half the battle. If you're confident, you go in confident. Unless you have an absolute stinker, you're gonna come away with something. And this team are flying. And I mean, I've said it a few times. This team is not fully gelled yet. That it's getting there. It's nearly there, but it's not the complete article. And somebody did make a comment earlier about the young as well. It's a young team. They will only get better. Yeah, MACKEM. Yeah, plus our team are very young. They are. They're one of the youngest teams in the Premier League. They're just going to get better with experience, and and the future looks bright, and it's got red and white stripes on it. Yeah, that's a very good point, Anthony. We've just beaten the world champions today. Yes, totally agree, Ellis. We play as a team. We don't, there's no individuals, it's a team. Don't know if you can get Radio Newcastle's post-match show on, but Cabbie's just about to do a session on there if you wanted to tune into that. Yeah, I would agree, Robin Hood. Brobby can hold the ball up, and that's what we need because neither Mayenda or Isidore, or to that extent, Mundle are the type of players to hold the ball up. But if you've got somebody like Brobby playing and holding the ball up and playing it through, where Mayenda, Isidore, where they excel is that, you know, if you play the ball through to them and they run onto it, they're absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I don't think I've got the radio on, but I don't think I can add it. I don't have the admin permissions, Dougie. I think, although you're absolutely right, mate. Cheers, Trevor. Yeah, unfortunately, McAmey, and I don't have the admin rights to add it to the channel. Oh, sorry, McAmey. And if you go to the BBC site, go to Sounds, and at the top of the Sounds list, there's a show all channels. And if you scroll down, you'll find Radio Newcastle. And then you can pick up the Total Sport Northeast post-match chat, which Cabbie's just doing. my thoughts, Aldo, my thoughts on where we would finish. I thought we would probably finish 12th, 13th, something like that. I did not expect us to be in second place in the league after 8 games or 9 games. That yeah, yes, that's exactly what the balding Geordie will say. That we played a poor Chelsea didn't field a full strength team.
Oh dear. Hey, thanks for holding the fort there, Rob. I was just
All right, I was just listening to Radio Newcastle, Cabbie.
Oh, you're listening to it?
Yeah, there was a lot of requests to put it up on the channel, but I don't have the permissions to do that.
I'll be putting the video. I'll be putting the recording of it up to later on.
Yeah, if you could, mate, that'd be brilliant. Because yeah, you're absolutely right in what you said, and Benno was, Benno was the same.
Yeah, it's just great.
Yeah, really good, really good.
Willie bro. But yeah, I will end the stream there now. I'm going to get tea on for the kids. Thanks everybody for tuning in today. We've still got 92 people hanging around the chat. Massive thanks to Rob and his dog Bounty as well for keeping the chat going. It's what an afternoon, and I can only say cheers, Mark. Thanks everybody for supporting the channel, and we'll do it all again next Monday. But we also will be live on the Sunderland FC Premier League show with me and Rob and his dog, and maybe Kev as well, we'll see. And that's on Monday 8 till 9, and we'll have plenty to talk about. So until then,
I think we might.
Yep. Thanks a lot, Rob. Well, from Rob and myself, we'll see you later.
Cheers, everybody.
Toodaloo.
Cheers, Cabbie.